And we're live. Well, we've been live for a while.
Hmm?
I said we've been live for a while. How are we doing, guys?
Oh, bloody hell, I didn't know I was
I
actually
was
live.
saying
I thought
chat
it was just...
to the chat.
I was talking in chat. They didn't mention that the actual video was live.
I said to you we were live. I was like, dude, I need to go for a week. Just keep the chat entertained while I go for a minute.
Yeah, I thought you meant
Listen
talk in the chat.
Confusion and delay. Confusion and delay. I hear some lip smacking.
Sahara.
And we're live.
Yes.
Well, we've been live for a while.
I have
I said
dry
we've
ass
been for a
lips at the
while. How
moment.
we
I've
doing,
gone through an
guys?
entire bottle of Dr. Pepper today. And I'm potentially going to have to open a second.
Just mute that. Let's see, get rid of that.
Shut up, Arian. Hey, this is the least nerdy game that we play, to be honest. This is us, like, investigating crimes and, like, trying to increase our, like, analytical prowess.
Exactly. You know, we just don't sit around all day looking at rocks, getting sweaty over sausages getting cooked on volcanic, molten whatever.
Or, like, talking about women. Gay.
I know, right? I like women. Gay. Lava?
Lava.
Right, guys. So, yeah, the word you're looking for is lava.
Warm rocks.
All right, mate. Don't start showing off. Look at me, mate. I know what lava is.
I'm totally analytical and shit. What? Doesn't know what lava is. No, but we could walk into a room and figure out who in that room was a murderer. I think that's much more important than being able to figure out what lava is.
Hell yeah. Right. I'm going to play the music now. Oh, listen to that. Get rid of that. Yeah, it's a lot more up-tempo, that music, than the last one. Right, let me transition over. Oop, seamless. Rock gang.
Rock gang.
Right. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and listen to me and Zen just chat rubbish
Not
at the moment.
Lava was the murder weapon. That would be a very interesting case to investigate.
Oh, definitely.
So that's the thing, though. It doesn't matter if lava's the murder weapon. There's still a murderer, and you need to figure out who that is via intentions.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what the murder weapon was there. Let's... Oh! I think my copyright claim got released.
Okay.
Yes! Yes! I can premiere my video now! Yeah! Yes! Oh, that only took like one working day as well. Fuck yes!
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay, you heard it live, folks. My video will be premiering tomorrow. Awesome!
Like, share, subscribe.
Yes, check out Zen Talks on YouTube. I'll put it in chat. If you are not already subscribed, please check me out. That is my very normie channel where I talk about I talk about books and video games and anime.
Killed on your wedding night.
Oh shit, sorry, the game's going. I can't hear it. So.
Well, it's like the priest says, till death do you part.
Celebrate mediocre times.
Come on. They hired to replace you?
Hot shot? Yeah. Replace me?
So as you can see, folks,
Come
models
on.
are still looking
Nick
like
Stokes.
PS2 era,
Glad to get a chance
but
to work with
we're
you.
looking like we're in the
Well, I'll
better
leave you
times
to
of the PS2
Well,
era.
if you're as
at
good as
least.
they say, you probably already noticed our blushing bride.
Oh no, a bride. That's
To choose what to say, move the
mostly
cursor
reviews,
over a
Dynasty.
topic icon and select
Mostly
it.
reviews, and sort of like, I've only got two
Hey, do me
videos
a
up.
favor,
Well,
will you?
I've got one video up
Could
now,
you finish
and
up
a
the
second
interview
one will be
with our
premiering
witness over
tomorrow.
there? Then you can help me finish processing
Book
the
review
scene.
and then
It's
a
busy
review on
night, a
anime
shorthand.
openings.
Oh,
I think they're
and
quite.
Jim
I
left us
think
a
I've
copy
been
of
doing
the
quite well.
911 call.
It's
It
been
might be
teaching me how
worth
to
a
edit,
listen.
which has been nice.
I'm going to try and... Oh, hello.
Move the cursor around the screen
Look
to
at these fancy
examine
animations.
objects or talk to characters. If
Quiet.
you move your cursor to the edge of the screen, you will move in the direction of the cursor.
Oh, man.
For now, try moving your cursor to the right edge of the screen until you see the witness.
Oh, they're kind of...
Select the witness
Yes.
to start a conversation with him.
I like that you turned the tutorial off and it still keeps going.
I know, right? Why can't I?
We love CSI fans. What? What is that achievement?
Just gonna try and do something about the. There we go. Right. Actually, do we even need the sound? Even. Do we need the music on? Do you need that music?
I can't hear it, so it's
Well,
up
no,
to
you
you, man.
can't. There we are. It's just it sort of takes over the stream, but I can barely hear you, even at the lowest volume.
Have you tried turning me up?
Can you elaborate on the content of the channel, Dynasty Star? Yeah, sure. So this is mainly a true crime channel. So I do
No,
true crime
T-Bag.
shows.
They were talking about my channel when I was plugging it earlier. Dynasty is one of my regulars from Twitch.
Gotcha.
They constantly try to get me to play visual novels and other perverted games, which leads to Vicar having to get the bat out.
Okay. We'll see.
There is deep lore to my Twitch channel, and one of them is that Vicar is the local horny police. He retrieves his bat when people are getting too horny on my channel.
What
He's a good lad.
What CSI game was it that you played, Dynasty? Oh look, you can actually talk to this guy without.
Ah, it's like little
Well,
indicators of like what you're talking about.
Face and neck.
Mm.
My money's on crime of passion.
Mate, what's that
Yeah,
sticking out of her
that's,
neck?
That might be a.
It's a
lethal
chunk of
case
glass.
cold feet,
Yeah.
Maybe a jealous
Murder weapon,
ex-boyfriend. And if
presumably.
that's the case,
The one that's on
On
PC and DS.
DS.
Might be a
Oh,
second victim.
I'll be playing that when our CSI series finishes here, Dynasty.
Yes.
Yeah, the autopsy will tell us
It's gonna
more.
be good.
Just let Doc Robbins know.
Yeah,
when you can
I
walk the
have
body
it.
back down to
Well, I
the
don't
morgue.
have it. It is CSI Unsolved, I believe, is the one you're referring to.
Is that horny bat? Wait.
Is that bat?
She's just Jane Doe for now.
Is
I
the
didn't find
bat
a purse,
itself
an
horny?
ID, or
I
a
don't know.
in the
That's up to
room.
Vicar, I
We could be
suppose.
looking at the trifecta,
He is the keeper of the bat.
kidnapping, robbery, and murder. So right now we need to find out who this girl is, because if this is a crime of passion, then our victim knew.
Well,
her
I'd have
kill.
to find the PC version. Is the problem, Dynasty? I was going to just use the
Not
DS
specifically.
emulation,
Let's get back to it.
using well, the emulator I have.
Right. So it wants me to talk to the
Otherwise, I'll have to
witness.
find it on PC.
Oh, we were saying just before stream about because this is a Telltale game. Look at the way look at that character
Oh
model.
yeah, he actually does look like he's been like he looks like how they would design characters nowadays. He's got like much more pronounced features.
Yeah. Sir, may I
Oh,
get your
Dark
name?
Motives. Dark Motives. I
Yeah,
think that's an older one.
Charles Steele.
Okay.
I'm the night manager. Sorry if I'm a little freaked out. This is a first for me.
Fair enough. What time did you discover the body?
Yes, that's the one from that's the one from 04.
That was just after checkout time, around 11.
Unsolved is from 10.
I came by
which is
to
only
see
a
if he'd
DS.
left so that the maid could come in here and clean up. I knocked a couple times, no answer. I opened the door and when I saw her, I called you guys right away.
A man was staying at this room?
Yeah, right. He's some Mexican dude.
Oh, blame it on the
I've never
Mexicans.
seen him before. Short guy, about 5'6" or so. He
Dear.
checked in by himself, but I figured he might have had some company waiting around the corner because he asked for the Cupid suite, you know?
Telltale Games. We have multiple
You know, I
endings
kinda
that
went all
don't
through
matter
this
how
with
you
that
got there.
brass guy earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, hombre paid with
Hombre,
cash,
mate,
and he's
come
got a
on,
funny
you
name
can't
like
be-
Michael Jordan or George Lopez.
Phony name like
You know,
Michael
most guys
Jordan.
do.
Bruh.
You got the cash? Give me the money.
No. You kidding me? The owner, she don't trust nobody who works here. Cash goes straight into the drop safe.
That makes sense.
Do not pass go, you know what I mean? She picks it up first thing in the morning. She takes it straight to the bank as soon as it opens.
Did you touch anything else? Registration card, pen?
Nah, see, I kind of make my own rules on the night shift. I just write down
Oh,
the
this
name,
guy's
take the
basically me
cash, or
working night shift at a hotel.
I mean, it's not like I get paid enough to pay attention, you know what I'm saying?
Can relate.
Recognize her?
No, man. I've never seen her before. Could you let me know if
No,
you
I've
find
never
out?
I've never
Because
worked
I'd
at a
kinda
hotel
like to
like
know.
this.
That is, I mean, if you're
No.
allowed to give out that sort of information at all?
Anybody here?
No, not at all. I mean, it was pretty quiet night. Unusually
Yeah.
quiet, you know what I mean? And if anybody was screaming or fighting or anything in here, I mean, Nobody said a word to me about it.
I mean, the way that she was slashed up, it seems unlikely she wouldn't have been able to make a racket.
No.
Well,
I mean,
can't think of
Christ.
anything else to
Unless,
tell you,
like,
man.
he was
It's-
just that strong.
It's just a messed up
Mm.
world
And
we're
fast.
living in, that's for sure.
Righto. So we having a look. Maybe talk to him again, see what he says. Nope. So we're gonna have a look at the Jane.
There's some kind of glass or plastic lodged in her neck. Could be the COD,
That is
but we'll need
thick
Doc Robbins
glass.
to make that.
Mm.
We'll want a closer look at it after he takes it out.
How many times in true crime stories do the police come to a standstill due to night staff not caring who's using the hotel? Well,
See,
well,
that depends on the hotel, to be honest.
well.
Like, the hotels I've worked at are very professional, and people will get turned away for very many reasons.
Well.
But at a motel like this, it's a different story.
Well, it just so happens I have a case that I did a video on a few months ago about Greg Flanagan and the mystery of room 348. So go check that out. Good story, cheeky little mystery in there.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Sort of to preface it, basically, guy goes into a hotel room. Dies, as you do. Initially, they think it's a heart attack. No sign of it. No sign of any external injuries. But when they open him up, his internal organs are smashed to bits,
Ew.
indicating that he took a decent kicking, basically. But when they found him, he was on the floor, and he was still holding his cigarette in his left hand at the time. Big old mystery, that one. Big old mystery. Let's collect some stuff. So what are we doing? Can we take some blood, maybe?
Well,
we
when I
can.
was looking at lists of the games,
Our
I
victim's
could see
DNA
dark
will be
motives,
encoded,
but
so
considering
we'll
its
find out
age,
who
I
she
kind of
is.
passed it over.
From the
I mean,
distribution of this
These
blood,
ones made in the
looks
the
like she
mid
was standing when
2000s
she was
are
attacked,
archaic
and she
enough as
fell
it
onto
is.
the bed.
Can I have a look at the fingerprints, maybe? Anything else I can look at?
And when you're getting it on PC, you'd have to track it down, and that is bloody hard, is
Yeah.
the thing.
It's not letting me do anything else there.
Yeah, you've got to get the proper mortician in to check them out.
Yeah. Let's have a look around.
Well, I'll have to try and track that one down, Dynasty. I will think about it.
Oh. Let's
Have you cleaned up the blood?
there you go.
Lots of blood in the sink. Makes sense. That much blood spatter, the killer would have been a mess.
PC version
His
has the
clothes
voice
would have been a
acting.
mess too.
Yeah. PC version has
I mean,
voice
how
acting.
night staff didn't.
DS. Sorry, DS versions that cut out, but the text still moves on its own during cutscenes, and the controls is awkward for the DS version. Yeah, because you're going to play the DS version, aren't you?
No. This is the 04 game
Right.
that he's talking about.
I
Or
don't
she,
see a
I don't know.
faucet. How do you feel the...
But the
Oh.
oh, that's nasty.
Oh. What's there?
The game I was going to play is one that was made specifically for the DS, so I'm
I don't
hoping
see a
that it's more
faucet.
like
How do
stylized
you
and
feel the...
designed
Oh,
around the
I
the
see.
limitations of the DS
Cute.
rather than it having to be like a cut down version of a console version.
Right.
But yeah, no, I mean, if this guy somehow didn't see him, he would have been covered in blood on his
Great
on his
job.
clothes, even if he
Pays to be
washed up
thorough.
his hands.
Hmm.
No, pays to be thorough.
Okay, don't look like there's anything in there. What about in here? Well, let me.
I mean, these places should have cameras.
Pays to be thorough. Doesn't let me open the other doors.
Oh,
Anything around here?
look at that! Look
Oh.
at that seat cushion.
Hey, you see how that cushion on the couch was put on backwards? Check it out.
Found blood. Found blood.
Subtle.
could be from either our perp or our victim. All we know is somebody didn't want us to see it.
Boom.
It's a shame we can't try and get like fingerprints from the tap.
Yeah. There we go.
Empty. If anyone used the hot tub last night, they took the time to drain it.
This place looks horrifying. Like I would not want to like stay the night in an establishment like this.
Yeah, I
mean-
know, right? It's well creepy.
Yeah, there's just statues that are like presumably when you're lying there would just look like they're staring at you.
Hmm. Okay.
Also, for a like seedy motel with like uncaring night staff and like a paranoid owner, this place is like very like richly designed.
Not
Yeah.
specifically. Let's get back to it.
Like those are some very fancy paintings on the wall. Like this place must be kind of expensive.
Well, I
You'd think
can't
so.
Think of anything else to tell you, man. It's
I don't know,
just a
Dynasty.
messed up
Teabag,
world
is
we're living
Dynasty
in,
allowed
that's
to
for sure.
horny post here?
Yeah, I like my free speech. Just keep it with OS, I suppose.
Fair do. Fingerprints with aluminium tap that work with soap water. I just mean you might get lucky. Like you should at least be able to check.
Can I not? I get the feeling I've found everything I can for the time being.
That probably is everything. It's probably best to head back.
Right.
And if you've missed anything, you can come back.
Yeah, exactly. Location. So we're at the Aurelia's Fantasy Suites. Maybe go to the lab.
Maybe go to the morgue, see if it'll be like delivered there, or if you have to wait for it.
I'll call Doc
Okay.
Robbins down in the morgue and have him send someone out for the body.
There we go. All right, TOS it is. I know. I mean, if you want to,
There we go.
if you appreciate the feat, for example, go for it, mate. You know.
No gamer words like scrumped into death.
No
Yes,
gamer
exactly
words.
no gamer words.
Yeah.
Exactly no gamer words.
I'm not even monetized yet. I don't want to get to a point where YouTube just go no.
Yeah, Teabag puts real effort into the research he does in his videos, and he does a lot of work to be professional in them, unlike Dev. So,
So I mean, I like Scrump, but dude, man. you
oh,
know,
I love Scrum.
It's just
I'm insulting Dev, Mister. Oh, I can't get what is it, a CPU? But in that time, Zen's been able to get himself a fucking capture card.
Oh mate, I'm.
Christ. You
Game
don't want to
Awards?
know. If you don't know, Kiefer, you don't want to know.
No,
Yeah.
In fact, the marriage was not consummated at all, consensually or otherwise.
Okay, well
At
then,
least not last night.
that's a good sign, I guess.
His character model's improved actually from the last game.
He looks much better. He
Hmm.
looks much less potato.
Yeah. He looks like much. He looks a lot less than the people he was examining.
Have you met Henry Andrews
Yeah.
in Cox yet? Very nice fellow. You'll like him.
Maybe now we can
Well,
actually see
anyway,
the
according
difference
to the
between
tox
people's
panel, your
toes instead of
victim's
their
blood alcohol
feet
level
just
was
looking like
0.09.
clay
Definitely
clumps.
inebriated, but even if she held
I'm
the
part
liquor
POC. Does that mean I'm
bottle,
allowed?
there
Just
had to be
Googled it.
some kind of complication with the 1.9 milligrams
Not by
per liter
YouTube
of
standards.
benzoyl
YouTube
methyleconine in her
are
system.
equal
Still, that could be
opportunity
considered by some to be a
demonetizers.
fairly recreational level of cocaine ingestion. Say
TOD.
your victim's been dead about 8 to 9 hours, which I suppose would put the murder at around 3 in the morning.
3 a.m.
And what about a COD?
A broken heart.
I wonder.
Seriously, I removed a shard of broken glass from what looks like it could be a heart-shaped plate or ashtray. It's the victim's
Oh,
Ashtray.
oh.
That thing was massive.
I know, right?
technically exsanguination, but where's the poetry in that? The shard is right over... Oh, here you go.
Just chuck it at me. Give me the fingerprints.
I have them right here for you.
Oh, I love that. Anything else?
Well, I haven't completed my examination, so I might find out something else.
So let's
Please
see.
feel free to poke around some more now, or you can come back anytime.
TOD. 3 a.m. COD. Large stab wound to the throat with a shard of a heart-shaped ashtray. Notes. Oh, good lord, those toes. What the fuck? What is that?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear.
We can look closer.
Uh,
What's in her mouth?
Cash.
Oh?
Your victim wore a removable partial denture. It's pretty nice bridge work, actually.
Removable
If you ask
partial
me, this girl's
denture.
too young to be losing her teeth. My experience tells me she's probably been the victim of domestic violence.
Right. So
or
we got,
she did crack.
yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why someone would be missing teeth at this age.
Yeah.
Notes. What was it? Notes.
There's that Nasha.
No.
Oh, where'd you go?
No sexual activity was found on the night. What's that?
Oh no, so I was just gonna say, you sort of spotted out. I reckon.
Did I? Oh, did I?
Yeah. No, you're back with me though. Should we go to the
I
lab?
think that might have been on your end then.
Yeah.
I'm just. Yeah, I'm just taking notes. I could be your note taker. You could be
Oh.
like the professional hands-on.
Fair enough. That's a good shout, actually.
Hmm.
I see you two are making a great team already. Crime scene process that fast, huh?
Our new transfer here moves pretty quick. I just stand back and watch the magic happen.
Well, don't stand around too much. You still need to identify that Jane Doe before you can make much headway.
We're on it.
Oh my god. Right. It's a bit of a bigger lab, isn't it? Data lab, materials lab.
That's true, Kiefer. It's true, Kiefer. I'm quite bad with my brushing, and I literally drink 2 liters of Dr. Pepper a day at least. And I still do have all my teeth, even if they're not in the best shape.
Choose multiple search results.
Oh yeah, all the mini games are new now.
In before missing teeth because abusive spouse, yeah. Choose multiple search results with lines together. Match the lines for evidence. Okay, we don't have any evidence there.
Hmm.
DNA.
Yeah, all the stuff's like new.
Right. Oh, what the hell? Look at that.
I like the new DNA mini game. It's really cool.
Right, no
Right,
matches
so-
there.
Well, that was the one in the sink.
Drag
Let's make
pieces
sure
of...
that is the victim's blood.
Oh, hello. Drag pieces of DNA from an identified sample to fill in an identified sample. Okay.
Yeah.
So... That.
You see how it works?
Yeah, bit. Yep. Oh, okay.
T-bag?
Yeah, I'm with you.
You having internet problems there?
Am I?
You might have. You just left the Discord call, and my stream's down.
Oh, no, I'm still with you.
Okay. Is your stream still up?
Yeah, still going.
Okay.
Let me, close this down. Might be that.
I mean, if it's easier on your internet and computer, I could just leave the YouTube up and just watch it there muted.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit more delayed, but I can work with that. And it's higher quality as well. In fairness, yeah. We'll just leave it like that. We'll just stick with this.
All right then. We'll do that.
So it's a messy life, folks. Trying to do co-op streams like this.
Well, I've matched the DNA. That's well.
I really
interesting.
like this system. This is a much nicer DNA like mini game.
Let's try and match it with this person now.
So the blood in the sink was indeed her blood,
Yeah.
but
Oh god.
that doesn't look like her blood.
Nope. No.
Back out then, and it'll be like, yeah, no, that's not her.
Blood from the couch cushion is not a match to our Jane Doe, and someone tried to clean it up. So, if we go with our crime of passion theory, our victim struggles with the assailant, but she gets a piece of him. And obviously, he doesn't want to be identified, so as best he can, he cleans up after himself.
Gotcha. Any evidence there? Nope. I have returned.
Could you try searching that DNA there? I mean, I assume it's not going to be that easy, but...
I could try it. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. We're going to have a look. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
No matches.
I figured it wouldn't be that easy, but
No.
well, now we presumably have his evidence on hand, and presumably he'll be wounded to some degree, possibly a cut on the hand or on the face.
All right. Oh, hey Mima, how you doing? What'd you miss? Not much. We have a murdered bride that we're currently trying to figure out, but I'm also trying to figure out how the hell this works at the moment. It's a lot different, isn't it? Maybe
Well,
I should have...
we don't know if she's technically a genuine bride. She was in a wedding dress, but that could just be fancy dress.
Oh.
Yeah, this game, they've really cleaned up the mini games. These are the mini games that I remember.
Hmm.
From when I used to look at these games. I was gonna say, hang on. See, I'm a couple seconds behind now.
Yeah.
So I think you're able to drag that around and look around as well as dragging the focus.
Okay. Try zooming in further.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're looking for
what we're looking for at this magnification.
You'll be
Let's try
looking
another
for a serial number or something.
Possibly. Ah. Go on. What's that?
You've got it. You've just got to then drag the actual image, I think.
Ah, okay. Ah, there you go. Good shout.
Nice work.
Hey.
Those ID markers are often better than driver's licenses. All we have to do is look it up in the medical database.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Told you. Yeah, the all of it's been much improved in this game, in my opinion. Right. I'm gonna nip off for a quick toilet break. I'll be right back. Let me know if I miss anything.
Go for it. Is there any evidence here? No.
We're gonna want to match up all the pieces of glass we can find.
Okay, well, we've got no other glasses at the moment. And that looks to... Oh, okay, that's quite cool. That's a review of the photographs. Okay. Maybe data lab. Let's have a look in here. Okay. Can't do that yet. Medical database. It's got to be the tooth. Yep.
Jackpot. It says here our corpse bride's real name is Lynn Bowder.
Lynn Bowder.
Newlywed at all. She's been married for over a year to a first lieutenant in the Marine Corps. Yeah, but get this. Under spouse's employee contact information, Lynn lists a military FPO address, a fleet post office box. It's good for another 2 months, which means her husband's still deployed overseas. Which begs the question, if Lynn's husband is out of the country, then who's she honeymooning with?
I got you some more information on Lynn Bowder.
So am I allowed to horny post it? Go for it, man. Go for it.
Moved out to North Carolina a couple of years ago after getting married. 6 months ago, her husband, along with the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force.
Oh, this
deployed
chat's well
to
behind.
Iraq. Now, as far as I can tell, the two remain happily married.
That's
No
better.
record of divorce either here or in North Carolina. No new marriage license was issued to Lynn Bowder. None of the local chapels has any record of her walking or running down the aisle. And none of the hotels has any record of her having checked in.
Got a last known
No
local
place to
address?
go, Tom.
No, but her last local place of employment was Pleasure City, a strip club about 2 blocks away from Aurelia's Fantasy Suites.
We should check it out.
We? Call me if you need backup.
Will do.
Well, Mima, there was no consummation of this marriage, apparently, so I don't think we're going to find anything of that nature. Unfortunately, we're going to have to search for former Arsenal goalkeepers in another video. That guy's probably safer in jail once that Marine comes back, mate. I know, right? So if this woman was wearing a wedding dress, but she hasn't gotten married, according to what he's just said.
Yeah?
What on earth? Going to a party?
Yeah. One of the homicide detectives from day shift is having a retirement party tomorrow. I get saddled with picking up a gift from night shift.
That's
Gutted.
Lieutenant Briggs, right? Hasn't she been with the force for something like 35 years?
Almost to the day. And when the first female African-American detective in the department retires, you better believe they're making a big deal out of it.
So how's life?
Too bad. Busy day. You know how it is. Let me know if you identify a suspect.
Alright, fair enough.
Somehow
now?
tells me
Hello,
the
hello?
happy couple
I
left
heard
a
something
few more
about
secrets hiding in
first
the honeymoon
African
suite.
American something or other.
Yeah, so we've identified the Vic, Lynn Boward, but the thing is, there's no records that she got married at all,
Right.
despite being
So,
in a
do we have do we have a listed occupation? Could be that she's an escort that enjoys role play of some kind.
possibly made no mention of it though. He was saying there's still some stuff here to find apparently.
Well,
Ah, what's this? Oh, what's that? Oh, a bit of glass. I'll have that. Bit of the ashtray.
The broken piece resembles the piece of glass that was used to stab the victim. Somehow, maybe in the struggle.
sorry, what else
that
was being
wound up
said?
All the way across the room here.
and where's the condom?
Okay.
Tell you what, I'll rewind the stream and then I can just
Catch
skip
up.
through what I missed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been married for over a year to a lieutenant, right? Okay, so
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
not a newlywed.
No.
Right.
Do you feel like there's a bit of a mishmash between the character designs? Because you've got this guy here who looks proper cartoony.
Yeah,
Then-
it's probably because the main guys are all have actors' likenesses.
Hmm.
I suppose the more we see of like the other psychos that get brought in, if they all are like that night manager, that'll
I don't
bring
see
that
a
more into
faucet.
like
How do you feel the... Oh,
that'll be
I
more
see.
like obvious.
Cute.
You know what
already
irks me in these games?
divorced.
No full suit is used. Yeah, I know, right? No full suits used during the investigations. Alright, okay. That glass,
I mean, aren't
Oh.
detectives allowed to dress like in plain clothes if they wish?
Hmm.
And it's, you know, it looks more. They're allowed to like express themselves better by wearing like what they choose rather than having like a uniform forced on them, which I agree with. I hate uniforms.
What's happening here? Not all evidence is immediately obvious. Sometimes what looks like normal wear and tear on, say, a carpet is a telltale sign that you need to look closer at that spot. Thank you.
Interesting.
Ah.
good catch. Carpet does look a little bleached out in that spot.
Oh, so like they're not wearing like full like sort of like protective suits to stop any kind of like evidence being tampered with or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. No. That
Someone tried
that
to
does
clean
make
up. When you're
sense.
done
In
processing,
fairness,
we'll
if
head back to
that
the
is probably a
lab.
thing in like
But I'll have
America.
Brass hold the scene,
They're not all
just in
dressed up
case we
like
need
in
to
hot
come back for
fuzz.
anything.
Hmm.
We should have finished up with our witness. He may be the only one we have.
Alright, let's make sure he's done. Oh, there we go. Someone tried to clean blood from the carpet.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that.
Yep.
You understand? And I know it couldn't have been one of our maids, because I gotta tell them when they can come in here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you used to have a
So that's-
girlfriend who
that's
was an
gotta be,
investigator in
you know,
training.
the-
That's
the bad
awesome.
guy.
I really
Hmm.
wanted to do that in I really wanted to do that back in college.
Well, I can't
But
think of anything else to tell you, man. It's
the course that
just a
would have
messed
I
up
would have
world
gone
we're
on
living
got
in, that's
cancelled
for
because not
sure.
enough people were going on it. Big shame. I still would like to do that, to be honest.
Right. I think we've got everything we need to get here now. That's quite cool, though. They just gave me a little email. Oh. We'll go back to the lab, process that evidence, and then go to that pleasure place, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Why do you know to go there, by the way? Is that where she worked?
I assume so, yeah.
Main cast is scanned actors, side characters are Oblivion character creator. What was it? The course I was going to go on, I believe it was like criminology. Something to that effect.
Oh yeah, that's connect like that, doesn't it? So we're missing part of that.
Yeah.
Blood.
And that'll probably have like a fingerprint on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I distinctly remember you put that together and there's a fingerprint on it.
Right.
But you can't get it until it's like completed.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I didn't remember anything from the first game because there wasn't. I used to watch these as like let's plays on YouTube basically. And yeah, so this is the first one that I actually remember. I don't think anyone uploaded the first game.
That's not even letting me. No.
Yeah, because there's full DNA things and then there's like partial DNA things. These are both full, so it's obvious they're not the same.
Right. Okay.
I believe that's how that
No match
works.
there.
Right. So if I take
So if you
search against that, no matches. Just double check, just to make sure. No
pretty
matches.
much Kiefer. I really wanted to do it. I did like a tester lesson, and I was like, "Oh, this is really interesting. I'd love to do this," and then it just never went ahead, which was a big shame.
Already checked that.
And now I'm about to turn 25, so college won't be free anymore. Shame.
I've already done that. There we go.
So yeah, I guess we're going to the Pleasure City place. I guess.
Yeah.
Not much else to look into.
Anything else? Anything else to do in here? Oh, hello. Okay, we've got none of that. What's in here? What the hell? So you can actually get to places through... Oh, okay, you can't. It's just... Fair enough. Right, then.
You wanted to do psychology, but not enough people. There was not enough people. Yeah, that was basically what it was like for me. I think.
We're going to the pleasure beach.
We're going to the beach. It's the beach episode.
Let's see if there's any... There we are.
Pleasure City sort of redefines the concept of civic duty.
Cool. There's a picture down there
There's
as
some
well.
horrendous porn music playing. Hold on, I'm gonna put the stream volume back on.
Okay. What now?
Oh,
There's
that's
some
quite nice,
place
kind of
where
like
him at the club. And hey,
trippy,
maybe it
kinda
traces
like-
the killer too, for
Mm.
Brass's sake.
Music. I like it.
Hey, sorry, we're closed.
Not anymore.
We're here from the Vegas Crime Lab. We're here following up on a murder investigation.
Give us your name.
Kathy Bird. You said murder. Who got murdered?
Those look like some nasty bruises on your arms.
Yeah, guy last night got a little grabby. Security bounced him. He's lucky that's all they did. Hurt like a son of a bitch.
Probably, Kiefer.
I think there is a place actually in Vegas where it's like a legal brothel.
In Bowder? Yeah, why?
I'm
Not entirely
afraid she was
surprised.
found dead
Hmm.
at Aurelia's Fantasy Suites.
Oh my god. I just saw her last night.
Well, you're not going to see her anymore. You saw Lynn last night. What was here?
Yes, it was. We were both working. She spent most of her time
What's she
dancing with this
doing?
one guy.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't get a real good look at him because the club was busy and it was dark as hell and I was working. I think he was Mexican though, not real tall. And she was like grinding all over the guy. I mean, he must have had some serious cash on him.
Da, da, da. Where exactly did Miss Bowder dance for this gentleman?
Like I said,
Oh, damn,
I
she's
can't
like a-
remember exactly, but
Like
I
a
think she was in that chair
really weird
over
cop
there.
outfit.
The
Yeah.
one turned away from the stage.
Deary me,
She liked
deary,
to have room to
deary
dance.
me.
So yeah, she was wearing that wedding dress, like you said. You know, she's probably like a dancer, which obviously marries up with
Yeah.
why. There we are.
Wow. I'm gonna guess midnight? They left together sometime around midnight, but I'm not 100% on that. Not real well. I mean, you know, she used to work here a few years ago. We used to hang out some, but then she got married to a real loser and left town. Anyway, I didn't hear from her until 2 weeks ago. She called and came by the club. You know, she said she wanted to work the pole here for a
Only
few
flying
months,
Marines
make a
and
little
strippers, so
quick bit of cash.
cliche. I think it's technically illegal, but there's some loopholes that get exploited. Right, okay.
Yeah, like dancing's perfectly legal, but none of the naughty,
Well,
naughty,
yeah,
touchy,
what kind of
touchy.
clothes
Well,
back?
no, there is a place.
She
There,
really
there
wanted
was a
to
place because I
get
think Channel 4 did
marriage, she
documentary on it a
wanted to
while
relax.
ago,
Finally,
and
got
it's an
smart enough for
actual
some
legal
bitch.
brothel. Like you can
It's
go
like I
there and
said,
hook
she
up with
wanted
these,
to come back here and make some money.
hook up with
Thought I
like
could put in a good
prostitutes
word for
and
her with
you know
the
obviously do
management.
what you want with
And I
them, and
did.
then.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know if they changed the laws there a while back, but I think it's not like in Vegas. It's like on the outskirts of it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Did she have any enemies? A jealous ex-boyfriend, maybe.
Lynn, she was her own worst enemy.
Kind of,
Lonnie
Kiefer, kind of
was
like
a
escorts,
really
but it was all
good person and
in-house.
but she wasn't always the most reliable person, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Me? Are you kidding? No frickin' way. I wouldn't set foot in that dump. That place is pathetic.
Oh, there's us like saying, "Oh, look at how
Look,
extravagant the stuff
last
is," and
night
she's
I
like,
was
"No,
here
pathetic."
till, like dawn, and then I went straight home.
Jesus.
I was exhausted. You try serving drinks all night in 6-inch heels.
All right then. Kalina got married that night.
Married? I really don't think so. I mean, she was still married to Buzzcut in Baghdad, and that was a total train wreck, so I can't really see her going all big love on me and taking home husband number 2.
Hmm.
No, not really, but you know, if I remember something, I'll be sure to.
Sounds like a Louis III program. I think it was actually, yeah.
We appreciate you taking the time to answer our questions.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was a Louis III program, actually, Horace. All right, let's go have a look at these chairs.
There are probably plenty of prints on those poles, but they're not the ones we want.
Deal. I think you're right, Teabag. If you're out of Vegas city limits, you're golden. Yeah. Oh, just push me straight back into that one.
Those bubble chairs are enclosed. Not exactly ideal for lap dances.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
What the hell are these pod things?
I know, right?
They're horrible.
Ah, here we go. So,
No trace fluids there. No trace fluids there.
none at all.
No trace fluids there.
What about here?
No trace fluids there.
Maybe here?
No trace fluids there.
Okay. Ugh. Oh, hello.
All right, now we might be getting somewhere. This palm print means someone was forced to sit on his hands last night. Now, from what I hear, that's not exactly the MO of a local dancer. Keep going. We have to check the whole chair.
Oh.
It's Jim Brass. Somebody tried to use Lynn Bowder's credit card in an ATM off Eastern. Swing by my office when you get a chance.
No trace
Oh.
fluids in a strip club. Pull the other one.
Oh, we've got another one here. Fingerprint.
Okay, we're looking at a lot of prints in here, my friend. Finding a connection to Lynn Bowder might seem like we're looking for a needle in a haystack, but, you know, that's exactly what it is. Well, hell, that's why they pay us the big bucks, am I right?
Nope. Hold on. Oh, another one.
Needle in a haystack.
Got one. Lots more chair to search, though.
More like you're looking for a specific singular sperm inside an entire fucking
Let's try
sperm
to
bank.
narrow our search parameters as much as possible. We don't want to get swamped with useless prints. So where's the most likely area for Lynn to have danced for this fella?
Another one.
Another one. Great. All right. We've been over every inch of that chair. Watching your technique, I'm pretty sure we found what there is to find.
It's pretty much spray and pray, that one. Right.
Interesting wording.
Yeah, I know. Here, okay. Any more? Back to the lab? Oh, actually, no. Should we interrogate that guy first? Zen?
Hmm?
Should we?
I
we'll
would say check those fingerprints first.
Yeah. Okay. Also, she's closed and hasn't cleaned the chairs yet. Ew! I know, right? Where's the fingerprint analysis? It's not this one. No. Oh, I've got mail. You got mail.
You got me.
Sometimes it helps to go back to a location that you've searched once. A careful look around the room might show you some more things you didn't notice before.
That's good advice, in fairness.
Yeah.
Did you try after you figured out about the shard? Did you try and ask that guy any more questions? Like, do you have heart-shaped ashtrays in this place?
No. It's on. I've got a feeling it's. Oh, is it telling me to go back to one of these places? Alright, well, we'll get the fingerprints checked first. Yeah, it's got to be this one here. Oh, wow. Okay. Come on.
Mr. Iram Dominguez. That's quite a rap sheet.
Does T-Bag have any community deep lore? Not at the moment. I mean, not unless you count the rap battles of like 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? I think with Sly Sneak. Let's have a look at this other evidence.
Oh, I enjoyed the horror stream last week, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh mate, I'm loving them.
I was floating about chat.
Yeah.
I need to find a place to like watch Unfriended Dark Web again. I think I'm just gonna have to buy it on YouTube, which I hate doing because money, but oh well. Fucking Netflix. It's like it was on Netflix for a while, and I was gonna watch it on there, and then it just got took off it. Just like, oh, bugger.
This one maybe. Gotcha.
Whoa! Hello. 82-year-old stripper? Wow, man, I think somebody really needs to think about hanging up the old G-string.
Okay, we probably won't use
Good
that finger
lord.
unless that was the killer. So you took my man, Mr. Dominguez, from me.
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's a... Oh. Got a match.
Mr. Hiram Dominguez's prints are a match to those we found with Lynn Bowder's prints. And this guy definitely has a history of violence. His current address is in Los Angeles, California. He might have already skipped town. We need Brass to put out a bolo on his vehicle right now.
Okay. And there's still one more fingerprint.
Hmm.
Not that one. 82-year-old stripper. 82-year-old stripper.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Phyllis.
Well, what the patrons of Pleasure City don't know can't hurt him, I guess.
Oh, okay, yes, that's just a random stripper. Right, okay, so we know Dominguez is linked. Seems too good to be true, though, at this stage, doesn't it?
Hmm. I mean, it is the first case. It might be fairly open and shut.
Yeah.
It's more about like proving it rather
Yeah.
than.
Shall we go to Brass's office then? Because we've got that guy who tried to use the credit card.
Yeah. Kiefer, not Unfriended, not the first Unfriended, the sequel, Unfriended Dark Web. That one scared the shit out of me. Then again, I'm sure the original Unfriended would scare the shit out of me. It's not hard. I'm not really a horror person.
Oh, I love me a bit of horror.
I can't deal with it.
Well, actually, funny enough, I might as well shill it now while I got you guys' attention. So, on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, myself, Harry, and Gladiv, and Proper Horror Show, we do a horror podcast live stream on her channel. You can actually find the previous episodes we done on a playlist on the homepage of this channel. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the 2018 film Butterfly Kisses, and also whether horror has sort of entered a golden age in, I believe, the 2010s now. But interestingly, when Proper Horror Show put out the confirmation of what we were going to be discussing, the director and one of the lead actors of Butterfly Kisses have confirmed that they will be listening in tomorrow. So that's going to be interesting. But all I will say is it was definitely worth the watch, and Harry and Butterfly Kisses fucked me up today. Absolutely shat myself bits. Mate, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I watched it with my wife on Friday night, because I'm actually making it a thing now where I can actually, in preparation of watching these and getting ready for the Tuesday streams, I'm now saying, right, this is the film that we're watching today, love, or this week, love. Let's pick a day and we'll watch it. All I'm going to say is I'm glad I had her with me, because I love me horror films, mate, but I do get a bit jumpy quite quickly. Oh, hello. What have we got down here?
Oh, bugger, Alive's on Netflix. I could have watched it.
That's another piece of broken
That's
glass
annoying.
that looks
Oh,
like
well.
it was used to stab our Vic.
So,
Let's find as many of these broken pieces as we can, and then we'll try to put them back together at the lab.
so yeah, it's 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, UK time. As I say, the previous episodes are on a playlist on my channel. Go and check out Proper Horror Show. Subscribe to it if you haven't already. I mean, I don't know. I can only speak for myself, but I'm definitely really enjoying it. Horror doesn't touch. Must be my autism.
Oh, the Raid
Right.
2's now not on Netflix anymore. Bugger.
Back to the lab because we got that other bit. See if we can connect that bit now. Oh. There must be. All right. There's another piece missing. There's a couple of more pieces. Right. There must be a couple of pieces in that in that hotel room then.
Or the guy took them with him to hide or
Maybe.
something.
Maybe.
Got stuck. I don't know.
Speed of
I
brass.
don't know. My memories of the game are starting to come back, and I think I remember one thing.
Right. Okay.
I think that tiny little bit at the bottom of the glass is like stuck in his shoe or something.
Right.
I distinctly remember that. Did you try and ask the night shift bloke about it, by the way?
Oh, got another mail. You have mail.
You've got mail.
Let's see if we can't gather up all the pieces of the murder weapon. Okay. That's what we're trying to do.
I get distracted by dumb shit like that's not how blood splatters. Really? I've never really noticed that kind of thing. It's like, well, that is
What's
how
this?
the blood splattered. So.
The ash?
We don't need to make a mold of that.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh yeah. It's like that stuff you put on carpets to like get nice smells in it.
There we go.
Interesting. We'll take that back to the lab and see what trace analysis can tell us.
Location searched. Okay. Right. That's quite good. There we go. All right, good. So we've still got the old ticks against it. So we've done that now.
So did you ask him about it?
Yeah, he just came. It's just coming up with a question mark. Okay.
Which fingerprint, Kiefer?
Right.
Pardon me. Do apologize.
That looks like the match, doesn't it?
Hold on. It's taking a bit for me.
Ah, here we go.
Sodium bicarbonate, citrate, silicate, anionic
On the ashtray.
Oh, on the ashtray. Yeah.
Fragrance.
But then again, if you've got your
They equal
thumb
your
pressed
common,
against it
everyday
while you're
carpet.
smacking someone with it,
Unfortunately, there's no
and it
way
is
to
glass,
determine
so-
which is used, so it won't help us narrow down the timeline.
Okay, that's frustrating. I think we're at. Pleasure City's still not ticked off though. I have mail. Remember, negative results are still results. It's almost important sometimes to know if two samples don't match one another as it is to know if they do. Alright, fair enough. Give me a drink. Ah,
Alcohol and naked women. It's not the safest mix, but I bet it keeps the cash flowing.
any more chairs I can check? It's not letting me do that one anymore. So... No. Ugh. Keep going. Keep going. What are you thinking, Zen?
I think we need to investigate this this gentleman. I think
Yeah.
we need to go question him. That's all we can do now.
Yeah. Even the night shift manager's telling me that.
What do you need? There you are. Let me know what you find.
We got a credit card. We need to bring in Aram Dominguez.
I'll see what I can do. Show me the evidence. You got Dominguez's
I like that he's
place at
actually
Pleasure
like
City,
asked
where
you to
Lynn
show him
Bowder
the
was
evidence.
Mm.
The night
To
manager's
prove why.
description of the
Yeah,
crime
rather than
that
just be like,
Cupid
yeah, well,
Street
go for it.
last night seems to fit Dominguez pretty well. So he's definitely a person of interest. I just don't think a judge is going to issue a warrant for you. But I'll tell you what I can do. I'll put out a bolo on the guy and try to pick him up for questioning. So in the meantime, you can do me a favor and show Dominguez's photo to either of our witnesses. It would be nice to know if one of them recognizes him as the
That's
person they
good.
saw last night.
Cool. So we'll take that back to the hotel. And then we'll go back to the Pleasure City. Hey, you recognize this geezer?
Yeah, that's the dude, man. That's the Mexican. I mean, the dude who, you know, checked in with the dead lady last night. That's him, I swear. So there's not like a reward or something, is there?
Well, I got some good news.
Christ.
We just picked up Iron Dominguez standing on the edge of I-15 trying to solicit a ride out of town.
Very convincing, my good man.
So on top of that, Mr. Dominguez is in violation of his parole for domestic battery back in the Golden State. So he'll be staying with us for a few more days.
See that right there? That's why you have like lineups.
Yeah.
So you can't just show them one image and get like confirmation bias to know which of these is the one.
Let's see what he has
Yeah.
to say for himself.
Oh, we're going straight in with her. We're going straight in. Talk, scumbag.
Came to sell my truck.
How much you get for it?
Couple G's, I guess.
Now talk.
Bad.
Yeah.
It buys you a pretty good night at Pleasure City.
Pleasure City? Yeah, sure. You trying to ask me if I was there last night? Is that a crime, officer?
Yes.
Oh god, this guy looks traumatized. Look at his eyes.
well, you don't reckon he had the 82-year-old stripper, you reckon?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest
that.
with you. I go for the
Well,
boobs,
that
not
would
the
explain a
names.
lot.
Well, is that why you took Lynn to Aurelia's fantasy suite? But then by that point, you'd blown the 2G. Lynn wasn't giving up anything for free. And you weren't going to take no for an answer. You two get into it, and you put an end to it by stabbing her in the throat. Am I right?
Jeez, man, are you
Jesus.
crazy? What the hell are you talking about? I came here to sell my truck. I sold my truck. Then I went to the strip club. I had some beers, bought some dances. Then I decided to go home. End of story.
I have a witness who saw you with Lynn.
So what? You ain't gonna find nobody who said they saw me kill that chick. And you know why? Because I am innocent. I didn't do nothing.
Oh, double
If
negative.
you wanna throw my Latino ass in jail,
Oh.
you better come correct. Because I'm gonna find me a very good lawyer to sue all your asses. You feel me?
Mr. Dominguez, with or without a lawyer, your hitchhiking arrest lets us take your DNA. Open your mouth, please.
Ah. We also need the clothes you wore.
That's not going to be a problem. We have Mr. Dominguez's overnight bag in the property room.
How'd you get that bruise?
I got rolled just walking down the street right after I left Pleasure City. I mean, you guys got a very dangerous city here, I'm telling you. Bastard got all the money I had left. That's why you picked me up hitchhiking on the side of I-15. Which, you know, it would have been nice if somebody let me know is like totally illegal. What is it? Is that a club?
So,
It's the hotel
did the
where Lynn
bartender
Bowder was
explain
found
what was the
murdered.
deal with
Hey,
her
now, there's
bruising?
no way you can put that on me. I never been to any
Yeah,
fantasy
she just said.
suites.
Oh, you mean the other woman? She said that there was a guy there who got a bit touchy. Oh, what's this? I've never been to any fantasy. Oh, look at that! You can get contradictions.
Yeah. Well, we've got to go and compare his DNA. Then we've got to figure out if either of those are his DNA.
Right.
What, you got a problem with my English? Permítame hablar español. No, I never been to any fantasy suites.
So there you go. Let's
Right.
go and let's go do some DNA comparisons.
Okay. Let me ask that last question. Hold on.
Whoa, take it easy, man. I'm no killer. I never touched that ashtray.
Right. Okay. Locations. Lab. I'm late to the Las Vegas comments, but all prostitution outside, if authorized brothels, is prohibited, just like soliciting online. Yeah, see, is that still the... I didn't know if that was still the case, but I just remember there was a documentary on about it a few years ago. Right. We'll use that. That's...
Vicar, our law boy. He does what he does best.
What the...
Well, that was the blood from the carpet. There was also the blood from the seat.
Yeah. Ugh. Here we go.
Some counties, an example, Las Vegas is a county, Clark County, have made all prostitution illegal. I don't know what the loopholes specifically. Fair enough.
Gotcha, bitch.
Well, all right. Hiram Dominguez's DNA.
Well
matches all the
then,
blood samples
we've
we
caught
found
him
at
in a
the crime
lie. That's that's always a good sign. Now, while we're here, check his shoes because they gave us those clothes.
They did, yeah. Oh, we know that that's...
No, that's not his.
not hers, is it? No.
No.
Well, we do have someone else's blood at the scene. Problem is, it's just a couple of drops.
Yeah, it's not.
Which could easily
There's
have
no
been
there's
left
no
there
two
by some
greens in a
previous
row.
guest.
That's the kind of thing you can just instantly
3
like
blood
figure
samples
out.
taken from the crime scene don't match each other. Three's a crowd.
Yeah,
But aside
go in
from
and
the
like
victim's
inspect his
blood,
clothes, see
we
if there's
can't
any
say for
clues
sure
there.
if those other two samples have anything to do with the crime.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm yawning a lot.
Where's the...
Then again, I always have these days. Huh?
Where was the... Oh, I think it might be out here. Yeah. No. Other way.
Hello there, I don't believe we've met. I'm Dr. Raymond Langston.
Working on some fingerprints there, Doc?
Hey, Morpheus.
One fingerprint in particular, actually. I managed to pull a partial off a cannoli form that might be our murder weapon.
You
but I don't
racist.
think there are enough identifiable minutiae to make a match. Care to take a crack at it?
A cannoli.
Okay.
All counties with above 700,000 people can decide to allow for brothel licenses or not. That's interesting.
Gotcha.
You did it. Thank you. You just helped me solve this case.
Oh, okay.
Good work, my dude.
Fingerprint master. Alright, so that was just a...
That was like a side mission.
Yeah. Right, where are these clothes then?
I assume you can check them. Maybe you need like open them up in your inventory and then like you can find stuff on them.
Gotcha.
Oh, maybe it's that big like table with the light above it. Oh no, that's the ashtray you've just looked at. This is the struggle of being a couple seconds behind.
What on earth? Oh. Oh!
Glass stuck to the shirt.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
fine.
Wait for it.
Lovely.
Ah!
And then where's that other bit?
It's a big chunk.
Hmm. Feel like going back here. We need to check that credit card as well, don't we?
Oh, was that a thing? I
Yeah.
didn't see your hand. See that part. Right.
Trying to think. That should be the data lab.
Aye.
Yes. So Dominguez thing is no matches blood. Plus serious. Say one more time. Yeah, I know. But before. No. Oh. Where's that credit card? Like, where did we go to check transactions on it? I'm sure there would have been somewhere that we needed to.
Maybe.
I don't think it's going to be in here. That's materials. You want date? It's got to be in here, sure.
Data.
Yeah. But that's the fingerprint bit. Can I go further left?
Maybe you could take it to brass and be like, "Hey, we need a warrant for this credit card."
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you've got to do.
Hey.
You know what? I've been on 2 streams today. I don't think I'm going to do a test of the Elgato tonight.
Nah,
I'll
fair.
save it for another night.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what, let's speak to this Aram Dominguez again anyway.
Meet me in
Yeah.
interrogation.
We'll work on it later.
Yeah.
We'll work on the credit.
That might be something that becomes available because that dude's working on that machine at the moment. Ever been there?
Like I told you, I never been to any fantasy suites.
Fantasy Suites. There we go.
We found your blood at the scene of the crime. You lied to us.
Care to revise your statement?
Jeez. Come on, man. I didn't kill her. I don't know what happened, okay? Yeah, I took both ladies back to the fantasy
Oh,
suite.
both ladies.
We got a room, we got it going on.
I had a
No
sneaking
way,
suspicion.
man, that I could have killed her. Yeah, it was the redhead's idea. She said they was roommates or something, said they like to share. I'm
Redhead.
gonna say no to that.
Kathy Bird has red hair. Did you hear any names?
For the blonde, I didn't, but I think she called the redhead Cat.
I guess the cat is out of the bag. I'm gonna find Kathy Bird's address.
Okay. I'm curious, what a wedding dress.
Wedding dress? Oh man, it's stupid. It's like
Is a good
I told
question.
the girls I was getting divorced. That's why
It's
I
a
was
very
selling my truck
specific
and spending
kink.
all the money. 'Cause
Hmm.
I promise you, I ain't giving that nagging bitch one dime. Anyway, the redhead brought the wedding dress over to the hotel. Even got a tuck bucks for me. She said they were gonna give me a divorce party I never forget.
Huh.
It was pretty sweet for a while.
Yeah, well, it's all fun and games until someone loses their life.
Depends on what game you're playing. You want to tell us where you really got that, Bruce?
It was all going pretty good until I ran out of money, right? Then that red-haired bitch tried to kick me out of the damn room that I paid for. And I was like, no way, I'ma get what I got coming.
Sure, because you earned it, right?
That's right, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So I stepped to Blondie to see what's up.
Oof.
And yeah, okay, I admit it. I had been partaking of some alcoholic beverages, and I may have snorted some coke. But red-haired bitch get all up in my face first. She's screaming and pushing.
Got up all in my
and
face.
saying, get out. And I just defended myself. I think I just shoved her back a bit. And then when I turned around to, you know, apologize to Blondie, boom, lights went out. And I don't remember a damn thing after that.
Why would you now say this? Like at the moment, be like, no, I wasn't there. But like, if you've got this defense,
Okay, but in fairness, this is incredibly incriminating
yeah,
on him.
You regained consciousness.
And you know, people always think like, oh, if I can slide out of it, it'll just because if we can't prove that it's someone else that did this, it is gonna get laid on him.
I suppose.
I can't see that from his point of view, even if it is obviously
Oh, here you go. He's explaining now.
the dumb idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he saw her dead. Oh,
Thing
fuck.
is, the truth might just set you free.
ATM card? I know nothing about that, for real. Like I told you, I never touched that ashtray.
Yoy. Okay.
You alright? And very odd noises there.
Yeah, no, it's just, I never touched the ashtray. We've got the recovered that bit from his.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
In
Climb
fairness,
up.
that just means he was in the room when the ashtray was broken. And considering it was in his shoulder, it could well have been while he was unconscious.
True. But yeah, like Spencer said, there was a solicitor. I remember watching a video not long ago. Actually, there was this guy who said, you know, when it comes to interrogations, just say nothing. Even if you've done nothing wrong,
Yeah,
just say nothing.
because some police departments will just try to pin it on you to be able to say we've solved the case. Which, for the record, is why the idea of having quotas is one of the worst fucking things imaginable for police stations. It's like, look, if you're having like a quiet month, you're having a quiet month.
Yeah.
But don't incentivize them to rush through to results. Jesus Christ. That's how you end up with cases like what was the gang? The Ice Cream Wars case in Scotland. In fact, are you going to do a video on that at some point? I know Dankula did his more about like the personal, but it'd be interesting if you could do it more from your like close analytical style.
I haven't given it much thought about that one, if I to tell you the truth. I mean, I really like Dankula's video on that. He's Mad Lad series, man. He does sort of cross over with true crime.
Yeah. It would just be interesting if, like, maybe when you do research on it, you come up with things that he didn't think to bring up. 'Cause
Maybe.
they were less, like, crime-related and more, like, about the situation as a whole. Thank you, government policy. Very cool. I know, right, Vicar?
Maybe I'll tell you what, maybe we've got to find that other piece and before we can definitely
Well,
pin it on him.
We better go and question the woman.
Yeah. Although we've got another location.
Because she lied to us, too. And that's
Yeah.
never a good sign.
Oh, transition. Something's changed. Oh, she's not here now. Oh.
Teabag and Dankula crossover when? That's an excellent question.
If only.
I would not be opposed to that. That would be awesome.
Guys, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do.
See, but with Dankula's style, you'd have to do it, like, in person, I think. Because he always has, like, the webcam on when he talks about things. That could be cool, though. You could talk about, like, specific, like cross-border crimes, like Scottish people doing crimes in England or English people who did crimes in Scotland. That would be interesting. annoy the living shit out of time.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's my point, Vicar. It's not really available right now. I guess we've got to go to her apartment then. Jesus.
That's got to be a Lumino job, surely.
Would you not just dab at it with the thing? I mean, that's
Maybe.
literally pressed up against her
Yeah.
face, so I think you can just dab it.
Right. Here we go.
Check the DNA. Mucus. So what, was that her with having a blocked nose or something?
Looks like it, yeah.
I thought she was like dabbing at makeup, or like she had like she was dabbing at like some blood. That was a very bad like wiping nose animation in that case. If I couldn't even tell that that was what she was doing.
Oh,
Dabbing
Kathy.
in-game cringe. Not dabbing like that, Kiefer.
Oh, Kathy.
Kathy Bird's blood at the crime scene. This will be enough for that warrant.
Well.
Alright, let's go and get that warrant now.
Why can't people just tell the truth?
I know, right? Bloody meanies. Yeah.
Do you have enough evidence?
Oh, I think we have. Just spin that on your finger.
Kathy Bird's DNA at the crime scene means
That is the kind of shit I would do,
that's the
though.
probable cause we need.
You got any evidence? Well, it just so happens I'm just spinning some DNA on my finger.
Yeah, you know how you like spin a pencil between your fingers? I'd do that with those little evidence dabbers. Just like, I might.
I think we'll find the last piece here. Mad transition.
Well, we can only hope.
Oh. Just gonna make sure there's no booby traps. Knock knock.
I'll tell you what, we should play SWAT 4 together sometime.
Hmm.
That'd be fun.
We have a warrant to search your apartment. You need to open up.
All right, keep your pants on. I'm coming.
Now, Miss Bird.
Oh, look who he
Well,
is!
if I'd known this was a social call, I would have made some of my finger sandwiches.
It's the hotel manager.
Oh! It's very sus.
The plot thickens.
Hey, yeah. It is a very
Hotel
small world,
manager
yes, it
sus.
is. Well,
Don't
I
knock,
wanna
just
get
rummage
away
through the
here,
garbage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I should go. Hey, see you later, cat. Call me, huh?
You never know what you'll find.
He just tripped over on his way out. Oh! I'll have that. Yoink. Don't you think I'm going to ignore that?
Check out this footprint.
Oh yeah,
Notice
the
anything odd?
cast mold sound
Like how
effect is
something
delightful.
right there has broken up the tread pattern. Looks like he's got something stuck in his shoe.
Big hum. Almost looks like it's an ashtray shaped one. Mate, your house is dirty. Who's standing there?
Trash Panda PT.
Oh,
Somehow I thought there'd be more shoes.
Dude, I legit thought there was someone standing there because of the light.
Oh. Yeah. That is pretty eerie.
Oh. Trash Panda PT.
It's like you said, we're friends.
Yeah,
You got a
I
problem?
I will not cast stones from my glass house.
Mm.
I I will not
visit
comment
work.
on the cleanliness of
I don't know
her,
about you, but my boss
tidiness
gets
of her
pissed if I
house.
socialize when I'm on the job.
I just expected her to be a bit more, you know, kempt.
I mean, really, they're both strippers. It's not that surprising that they're not exactly impeccably
No, Lynn wasn't staying
tidy.
here. Who told you that? I have no idea
Damn,
where she
girl,
was
you
staying.
live like this.
You know, I've done nothing but cooperate with you.
Men
And
men
now,
really
I
think it's
about
okay
time
to
you
live
take
like
whatever
this.
It is you're gonna take, and please just leave.
Alright, let's have a look. What we got?
Wow. I've met junkies with cleaner apartments.
See, look, even he thinks it. Socks. There better not be any former Arsenal goalkeepers in there. Oh, let's have a look at the bed. Oh. Can we get
Vegas
some...
gets cold at night.
Why did that point me up there? Okay. What's this?
Not bad.
Not too
That
shabby.
is, whoa! What is that fancy ass clock? It's like
Oh, which one?
it's got like the build of like of like a regular like old timey alarm clock, but it's like been like decked out in neon. It's very nice.
Not bad going.
I quite like that
Antique
actually.
supplies and makeup on the same table? Looks like an accident waiting to happen to me.
Right, let's try and see what we got here. Got a bit of lippy there. An open drawer.
What was that about stones and glass? I mean, like my flat would be an absolute state if it weren't for my girlfriend. You know, I'm not exactly a tidy person myself, so I will not comment on the tidiness of her house.
Oh, Zen.
That was all I was saying, Kiefer.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Right, let's go to the bathroom. Oh, some tiles knocked out there. Can I not look down?
Go down.
We don't need
Ah,
a mold of that.
I'm not trying to make
Go
them
down. Do it.
up.
Ooh. Yeah, do
Nothing
a
we
swab
need
of the
to collect
sink,
there.
I won't
maybe, or the shower. That too.
what we got here? Blood.
Fair amount of blood in that drain.
There's a lot of blood.
That's an unfortunate typo there, Kiefer.
Oh, some
Good
more blood
shape.
here.
I don't think I'd brush my teeth in the same sink I used to clean my paintbrushes.
Is that blood? No.
Look, shape's pretty symmetrical. 7 out of 10.
Okay. What we got over here? Dun dun dun!
Another chunk of glass. Looks a lot like the others we found.
Sweet.
Teach me to touch type. Oh, the ashtray.
Right,
That's
searched.
good.
Nope. Do you know whose blood this is?
Well, let me guess. This is my apartment, so I'm gonna go out on a limb here and. say
I
it's
won't
mine.
horny bonk you.
How's that?
Alright,
Is it an unfortunate typo, or is it exactly the typo we need?
do it. That's a nice. Clock. Clock! It's a good thing I said horny posting was allowed, right?
Yeah. Look, I ain't judging you, Kiefer. I ain't judging you, darling.
Right, blood from Kathy Bird's apartment. I want to go out on a limb and say belongs to a certain dead stripper.
I think that's a very, very good, very, very good guess. But I'll tell you what, we can fix the thing now.
Yeah.
Just a typo, Dynasty.
The blood we found in Kathy Bird's apartment matches Lynn Bowder.
I'm back.
But
Did I
of
hear?
course,
Honestly,
Did I
of
hear
course,
somebody say
horny
something about
posting
porn?
brought. Of course, horny posting brought Dynasty back. It summoned them.
The whole truth.
It's like someone screaming 65 million miles away, and Superman be like, "Oh, hello, what's that? Horny posting." So there's that. Let's go back here.
You know, sometimes I get like, do you ever get that thing where it's like an old game you used to play all the time, you just get a craving to go back to play it? I get that. I get that with Sims, but I also get that with Injustice for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. I have a real love of Injustice.
Oh, look, there we go. We're almost complete, but there's that one little bit left.
Oh.
Yeah. Nope.
Zoom in.
The shoe. I want the shoe. 'Cause
Yeah.
we've got the mold of that now, haven't we? Yes, we got mail. What does she want?
Paper Mario. Ooh, I do need to play the Paper Marios. I have Thousand Year Door on GameCube, so I could technically, with a bit of finagling, play that for my channel.
Oh.
Now that I've got the thing, and I ignored Dev's stream of that specifically so that I wouldn't get like spoiled for it.
Data lab.
Could you do an analysis like side by side of the ashtray and that boot print and show that that's the same shape, like the missing bit?
I don't think I can.
On the microscope.
Oh, in the microscope. Let's have a look.
If you go to the microscope, you should be able to do like side by side things, and if you can have the boot mold next to the ashtray.
It's not letting me. It's just asking for the tooth.
That would be logical.
No documents to analyze.
I have 1,000-year-old door, yah, fiddle-dee-dee. That is actually a very hard to get game these days. It's my father's, actually. It's not actually mine. He let me borrow it and never asked for it back.
How do I check the ATM card?
That game runs you fucking big prices these days. How do you check the ATM? That's a good question. Is it? I assume it's in the data lab.
Unless, hold on, let me come down here. Materials lab, data lab, restrooms. Come on, over. Because, I mean, I've just got this here, which does audio and video sampling. You've got... That's just your fingerprint database, medical database.
So consider that you might not be checking specifically the information on the card, but the card itself.
Right. Makes sense.
I like that you've got the big wall of all the pictures you've taken.
Yeah, I do like that, yeah. Hey, Carlos.
Because you often forget that that's one of the biggest things of crime scene investigation is you photograph everything.
We're gonna have a look at that in a minute if you want.
And that's, you know, featured in these games. Whenever you do any kind of like evidence gathering, take a picture. I like that. It's a nice little detail. Oh, did it have piracy prevention, Dynasty? Uh-oh.
Alright, it's not Lynn's.
I'll be back in a tick, my dude.
Cool. Let's have a look. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Could the CSI ever solve the Kira case? What's that one? Ah. Gotcha.
Charles Steer.
Oh!
Looks like our hotel manager has some splaining to do.
Let's say that I knew a guy who had a YAR version who would be willing to point you at where you could get it. Oh, from Death Note, okay. I don't know. I need to watch Death Note. Admittedly, I don't know a lot about it because I haven't watched it. I know it's that book, isn't it? They just write a name in and then that person dies. But that's literally all about as much of Death Note as I know. Yes, he was sus. Right. We'll go back to Brass in the meantime. It didn't age well, to be honest. Ah, okay.
What do you need? Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Charles Steer's 911 call. Okay.
The problem here is I don't see how these things.
Oh, right, okay.
What evidence do we have? Come on, let's get serious. I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
wake up a judge for that.
I've returned.
Alright, okay,
Death Note aged like milk. Excuse you, Kiefer. Death Note aged like a fucking fine wine. Thank you very much.
Right, this is interesting because I didn't realise we got a 911 call. By the way, the fingerprint belonged to the hotel manager.
Oh, which fingerprint? On the credit card?
Yeah.
Ah, so he was lying to us. See, he's been lying. He's been lying to us from the start, very clearly. 'Cause
Yeah.
he said it was a quiet night.
Yeah, my name is Charles.
Death sounds great.
And I'm calling to report a murder. I'm the night manager at Aurelia's Fantasy Suites over on West Alexander Street. Please hurry.
Also, I think that was actually a game theory or a film theory. Was
I don't know
like
exactly.
I think it was something like, could Batman have solved
Sir, is
the
victim a
Kira
hotel
case
guest?
in Death Note?
Right.
And it was like with all available evidence.
She's in there in the Cupid suite. Jeez, there's just a lot of blood. Look, I really need the cops to get here as soon as possible. I'll wait for them in the parking lot, okay? This is really freaking me out.
This guy.
Sir, if you could please stay on the line with me a while.
Right, okay, so there isn't actually anything that we can use for that. We just got... Alright, anyway, I can't get an arrest warrant for him because I thought having the fingerprint on the ATM card would be enough to get a warrant, but it's not flagged up, and also...
Well,
He
it
didn't-
doesn't...
Right.
Hey,
Hey!
I'm gonna need to see some evidence before I go to a judge.
Because I tried that partially reassembled ashtray murder weapon. It didn't like that. Maybe I need to...
It's odd that you couldn't use the fingerprint on the credit card.
Okay, meet me in
Yeah.
interrogation.
I was like, he lied to us.
I'm just going to check him quickly.
I was gonna say, should we bring in Kathy then?
Yeah.
Take it easy, man. I'm no killer.
Or maybe
never
maybe
touched
maybe
that
we just need to
ashtray.
go back to. Have you just tried going back to Fantasy Suites and talking to him?
Good shout. Good shout. There he is.
You still here?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking, you know, what a thing to see. You guys must be used to it, though, huh?
Gotcha.
What? Really? oh, yeah. Okay, well, okay. So the thing
Go on.
is, she was gonna like pay for the room.
Yes, it
when we
is,
were
yeah.
checking in, you know? And so she gave me the card to run, but then the guy, he like pulled out a wad of cash and said he wanted to pay. So you know, of course, I let him.
You never mentioned that Miss Bowder checked in too. Yeah, this is my first time playing it, Tritoxic, yeah.
I didn't. That's right. I didn't, cause I wasn't really thinking good at that moment. And I was gonna call you guys back, you know, to tell you that I'd been.
He was too busy looking for a rational
work.
explanation. True,
And I
because
forgot to
Light was
mention
just
the lady
overconfident, yeah.
Checking in with the Mexican dude.
I can imagine you had a pretty rough night. Cocaine has a way of.
Well, we
doing
can.
that to
If
you,
there's
Charlie.
one thing we can all agree
Okay.
on, it's
What?
that at
What?
least the
No,
Death
man,
Note
I mean,
anime was
I used
miles
to.
ahead
Okay,
of the
no,
horrendous
I
Netflix
don't, I
movie.
don't do it. No, you know, I'm a clean, right, pure of mind and body and all that. But I got.
Have you seen that
Now I got
movie?
these,
Well,
Teabag?
well, Death Note.
allergies, man.
the
Oh.
the,
I
the
gotta
live
cut
action
something for
movie
me.
on
You don't got
Netflix.
I haven't, no, I was just saying earlier while you were away that I need to
Sorry,
watch Death Note.
Oh, watch the anime itself. It's amazing.
Right. Mr. Gently Benevolent, I'm back. Has Detective Bag solved the case yet? We're still working on it, Mr. GB.
Okay, man, you need to
We
chill
are
with
we
that
are
attitude
pinning
there,
it down.
because
We're
I've been
getting
nothing
we're getting
but your
close.
go-to man
Yeah.
in this case from the very start.
If you like, we could do like a kind of like a watch night of Death Note. It's pretty solid.
Watch ER's review of Death Note. ER, that name? Oh, yeah, I know that name. Well, not the name that got PewDiePie in a bunch of trouble. Right. Right, I've spoken to him about it.
Yeah? I'll see what I can do. Show me the evidence.
Oh god,
No,
I
not
cannot wait for American Truck Simulator to be
see some evidence
finished
before I
and
go to a
for them
judge.
to release like a pack that just gives me all the states. Because you've got to buy each state individually, and they're each like £9,
Yeah.
and it really starts adding up considering
Captain Bird isn't
50
telling us
states.
everything. I'll have the judge issue the warrant.
ER is a
I
god of
don't
pulling
want to
shit
spend
apart.
that much.
You have mail.
So far, they've released Arizona, New Mexico, Oregon, Washington, Utah, Idaho, Colorado, and Wyoming and
Alright,
Texas are
Miss
coming out soon.
I know you were at Aurelia's last night. Why
It's,
don't you tell
anime
us
just
what
doesn't
happened?
work in
I
live
already
action
told you. I worked
generally.
late at Pleasure City,
It's
and then I went
sad
straight
to
home.
admit. Although I
Somehow
will
you'd
say
be
I
late to a
was
detour to the Cuban
quite
suite?
impressed by
Strange.
the
That's
JoJo
genocide,
Part
yeah.
4
What's
Right.
adaptation. I thought that one was quite
Jeez,
good.
all right, I was there. Just didn't
You
want
know,
the hassle from you guys, but
anyone remember the Dragon Ball Z live action film?
I'm
No,
not supposed
no,
to
I
ask for
don't.
customers outside the club. It's a strict policy.
CSI or Ace Attorney?
Fire
Oh,
your
mate.
friends out.
Oh,
This Dominguez guy had a lot of cash because he
Ace
sold his
Attorney.
car or truck or something.
Personally.
That's fair.
Even his wife, yada yada yada.
You don't need to spare us the details.
Have you considered
Lynn and
voting
I
third
agreed to
party?
give the guy a
LA
two-gun
Noir.
show at the hotel, but the guy ran out of money.
nah, I'd still go with Ace Attorney.
But
It's
she-
actually because I'll tell you what, I've got the attachment to it. That was one of the when I got my DS many years ago. It was actually the first game I got for it. It was actually the third one which I got because I was just looking for games. I was like, oh look, there's one. Oh look, this is a little bit of a lawyer game. Oh, we'll give that one a go. Loved it. The third installment, Trials and Tribulations, hands down the best DS game I've ever played. And like the other games have
fair
held up.
I have a LA Noir was probably the first like proper police game that I ever played.
Yeah,
So that's the one that clicks with me mostly.
but
But
try
I also like that it's a very well-rounded, like crime game.
yeah.
Like it gets into all sides of it.
Yeah, Tritoxic. Have you talk about the Marvel crossover? Yeah, that was the Marvel Capcom Heroes 3, I think it was. But have you played the crossover with Professor Layton?
Oh, you talk about Marvel vs. Capcom?
So there was Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, Phoenix Wright was a playable character in that,
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure it was that one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But
He's a very
yeah,
interesting character too. You literally fight by collecting
Then we still
evidence.
Yeah,
and then
that's
he gets
it.
like a big
Took off.
super.
I left before he slashed her.
yeah. The but the crossover with yeah, that crossover they did with Leighton, because my wife absolutely loves the Leighton series, and obviously I'm a big fan of the Ace Attorney series, and obviously so like when we found out they were doing a crossover, we were both like, right, we've got to get this, and I was quite impressed. Like I thought they balanced the characters quite well, because you'd imagine. One of the concerns I had was how they were going to sort of fit the styles of those games into one sort of meshed game, and I thought they balanced it quite well, even sort of like having the sidekicks swap for a bit of a time. So you had was it Luke go with Ace Attorney for a bit, and then you had Maya go with Professor Layton. I thought, it was nice little touches there. I left before he slashed her. Then why is the blood on you? And now he's possibly getting Smash Bros.
Lynn's blood in your shower.
Really?
You guys are reaching here. I'm not even
What?
a lawyer, and I could say, well, she cut herself.
I've not
Or it
heard
was
that,
time
but
of
that
the
would
month.
be
Or
quite
you guys
something.
planted evidence. Pick any one of those, why don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone
Like I said,
could possibly
I like
be
before
getting
he
into
slashed
Smash
her.
Brothers.
Wish they'd do a re-release of all the Leighton games on Switch or something. Yeah.
Oh, there's a Twitter that is just Phoenix Wright for Smash. That's
How do you
all I
explain the
can
glass
find.
shard in your
I don't
room?
think there's any
I'm
actual
not the only
information
one who
about
comes to my apartment,
him
all right?
being in the game.
Anybody could have
Hmm.
dragged a piece of glass in. I
I've
didn't
got the
put it there.
trilogy on the
All
Switch,
right, cut the attitude.
but I'm thinking about getting it on the PC as well, so that I can stream it on
The
here.
district attorney is going to want to throw in a couple of obstruction charges on top of first-degree murder. You're at the hotel, and you cleaned Lynn's blood off you when you got home. You thought if you just washed it down the drain, no one would know the difference. You probably didn't realize you still had a piece of the murder weapon on your clothes. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of forensic science, lady. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your life in prison.
Wait! I was there. when
Charlie.
Lynn was killed, but I swear to God, it wasn't me. It was Charlie. Charlie killed her, and he said he'd kill me.
Oh,
too
it was
if I
her.
told anyone.
No, he's saying it was Charlie.
Oh well.
Me? I'm the one you should be talking to.
Oh,
Never even
gently.
touched that ashtray.
Was it? This is 2009, wasn't it?
I think it's 8, perhaps.
Right. Okay. We
Deadly Intent, 2009. Yes,
need to speak to Charlie apparently.
of course.
I'm
Oh, it
trying
was the other guy. I swear. I swear to God, it wasn't me. Why the hell was he in your flat?
Anything else? No. Oh, stop looking at the feet. Hold on.
God, her toes are horrifically textured. I mean, again, it's better than the first game, but it's still bad.
Yeah. Right.
What do you need? Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. I'm sure I used this already, but
Look, we're on the same team here. Just show me the evidence that supports your request, and we'll get it done.
right. I'm thinking back to the fantasy suites.
I was gonna say, I think just go and talk to him.
Yeah.
I think it's probably.
Still
Although
here.
I would say just that accusation
Oh,
should be
yeah,
enough to at least
just,
bring him in, even
just
if it's
thinking, you
not
know,
like,
what a thing to see.
Hmm.
even if
must
it's
be
not
used
a
to it, though,
warrant
huh?
on him. It should be enough to like request that he come in for
Okay,
questioning.
man, you need to chill
Yeah.
with that attitude there, because I've been nothing but your
Give
go-to
your
man on this
shoes.
case from the very start.
Yeah,
And
give
now you're treating
shoes.
me like I did something. I didn't do nothing.
Those toes clearly prove that corpse is no woman. At least certainly didn't start out as one. Man feet if ever I saw them. I disavow, Mr. Benevolent. I disavow.
Right. Okay. We are now stuck. I need to know what to do with that. Ah. Huh. Right. I've just had a thought. Evidence. Can I not do anything with that?
How about, here's an idea. Maybe analyze the ash print and see if you can get the ashtray and see if you can get anything off that yet.
Right.
Since you have put a lot of it together now.
Looks like there could be a partial fingerprint right on the edge there.
Oh, okay.
Too small. If we can find all the parts and put this thing back together, we might find an identifiable print.
Yeah, but I know where it is. It's on that. This is really annoying because I.
Literally know it's there.
Yeah. I just need to. It's there. How do bloody hell do I get his shoes? Whole matches Mark and Tread. Yeah. It's a spot. It's a clear copy, but I can't.
Maybe keep talking to Kathy.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you could talk to her about?
Not that I'm aware of. I'll double check. Oh, just tell us what happened.
Okay, so we're partying.
Oh, okay.
But then this Dominguez
We
guy,
just,
like I told
she
you,
said
he
one
told
thing
me
and
he
we
runs
just
out of
bolted
gas.
out the door.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Party's over, dude." And, you know, I say, Lynn, let's get out of here. But dude's not taking last call for an answer, and he starts getting rough, you know? And we get into
Whole match.
it.
Yeah, find the shoe. Find the killer. We know who the shoe belongs to. It's
He hits the
Charlie's.
guy in the head with a damn ashtray. Totally knocks him out. Now, I know Charlie because I've been to the suites a few times before, but maybe
We
he was
got
high or
into it.
something. Because he started yelling at me and Lynn. He wanted all our cash and drugs and booze, and
Where do
mean,
I know that
he
from?
even tried to
That's
take
like
our purses.
that's a
Let me guess.
dialogue thing from
Lynn didn't want to
something.
give up her purse.
That's right.
I think
Just-
that's from L.A. Noire.
Right.
I think that's a line from L.A. Noire where
Charlie went
some
crazy.
guys like, we got into it.
A chunk with that broken
I think you might be right. You know.
Oh my god! I loved Lynn. She was my friend. She didn't deserve that.
Then why
So we
protect this
called the
guy?
police. Oh,
Hmm.
wait, that's right. You didn't call the police.
Charlie said he'd kill me if I went to the cops. He said I'd get it worse than Lynn, and then he told me he'd cover for both of us. He'd just make it look like the Dominguez guy did it.
That's all right. Don't worry about falling asleep. Do you have any proof Charlie was threatening you?
Here, my cell phone. He left me a
Oh, here we go.
voicemail.
Now we can
You
test that against the
do it
999
yourself
call.
if you don't
That
believe me.
911 even.
Mm.
Cheers, me dears.
There we go.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, my name is Charles
Mama,
Steer,
mama,
and
mama.
I'm calling to report a murder. I'm the night manager at Aurelia's Fantasy Suites over on West Alexander Street. Please hurry.
Sir, is the victim a hotel guest?
I don't know exactly. She's in there in the Cupid Suite. Jeez, there's just a lot of blood. Look, I really need the cops to get here as soon as possible. I'll wait for them in the parking lot, okay? This is really freaking me out.
Sir, if you could please stay on the line with me a while.
There was a that phone call, that 911 call, really reminds me of this this case. I don't know the intricacies of it, but in short, this guy had killed, I think it was his parents or something, and he's phoning like he's some like pasty white guy, and he phones 911 and he's like, oh my god, my parents, they're dead, and I think the person who was black, he was definitely black, it was Mexican or something like that, and it was just like
Jesus Christ.
it's really really bad, but at the same time absolutely hilarious. Like he's just trying to pin it on, like, I can't remember if it was black or Mexican or something like that, but it was this pasty white guy who's killed he's killed his like parents or something like that. They were black. I need to find that call, and I'll share it to you.
Dynasty, I'll pop it in chat.
Hey, Cat.
Go.
I'm calling because you and I both
Here
know
is
what happened last
my
night with
YouTube
no
channel.
accident, right? So I just want you to know.
That's the YouTube channel I like
Alright.
make content on.
That way,
My Zen
keep
Chan
honest,
channel I
and we're
kind
cool.
of leave alone
Okay?
because it's old and
Okay.
it's got comments
That's
all
it.
over the internet.
Okay, so I want to compare that bit, and there.
What do you think?
Gotcha, bit.
It sounds like a threat, but
You just sounded like Cartman. Hey, goddammit!
Really intimidating, Kathy. I would think, if anything, it would be the other way around, but I suppose anything's possible.
Respect my authority.
I am a cop.
I am a cop, and you will respect my authority. So before my voice broke, I used to do a really good impression of Cartman.
Well, if you get big, you might get cancelled. Also, I don't know if the YouTube's like fiddled with my my main account just due to it being old. Whereas it's nice to like have a fresh start with the Zen Talks channel.
Yeah, look at that. See, I can use either one of them now. Fingerprint. Can I use that now?
All the print on the ATM card proves is that Charlie found her debit card.
Fine.
So you should find out what Charlie's got to say.
Proves he lied.
Yeah, I've already spoke to him about that.
What evidence do we have? Well, appearances might be deceiving, but that sounds like Charlie Steer has something to confess. I'll see
Well, what's wrong with having comments all over the internet? I don't know.
Mr. Steer, we heard the message you left on Kathy Bird's cell phone.
But I mean, it means that I can use this main channel for political stuff, and then Zen Talks is going to be like 100% just normie, like anime, movie, book review type stuff. That's the other thing. It's nice to have like your content clearly separated.
What? You don't
like
look
that.
much,
Yeah.
So then people can just Zen Talks if they want to have
After
the
you left the voicemail, you wanted to make
the
absolutely
normie
sure
stuff.
Kathy understood you weren't playing games, so you paid her a little visit. You know,
Book review.
bad luck that we were there at the apartment when you did.
No!
Book.
You got
Book.
it all wrong, man. I didn't kill that
Book.
girl. Cat killed her.
I'm northern, okay?
It's a book.
Stop discriminating against me. Stop
It's a-
shaming me for my accent.
It's
How
a
dare you?
it's a book. Look,
How-
it's a book. Cook.
How dare you?
It's a cookbook. Look.
Cook.
Cook.
Cook me dinner, okay?
The creepy and the cookie. Mysteriously spooky. All together cookie.
Guys, other English people keep shaming me for my accent.
It's northern and it's book.
It's...
See, when you text the keeper, I don't know if you're saying book or book.
That's the thing. It doesn't help in writing.
Are we saying book or book? You say she killed Lynn. She says you killed Lynn.
It's your class.
Book.
Yeah, but Cat called me to the room, man. That's how it went down. And that blonde chick, I mean, she was already lying there on the bed. She was dead when I walked
It is
in
the
there,
classic
man.
he
You
said,
gotta
she
believe
said.
me.
Yeah. Well, once we get the ashtray completed.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Manipulating evidence isn't usually what you want to do.
Zen's very
Yes.
northern.
What are you talking
Yes, I am.
I didn't clean up the crime scene.
Yes, I am.
You didn't kill her, why'd you? Hold on. Got nothing yet. Open wide,
you
please.
You should be able to show the
What are you
cleaning
talking about?
products.
I didn't
The
clean up the
cleaning
crime
products.
Yeah, but
Some
it's,
of they came there with them.
yeah, but it's not. It's not there.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. That is the problem. That is like one of them video game shorthand things where it's like it just doesn't understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Up
Why-
north, we use more vowels,
just wanna
found them in
talk
the
to her.
mines.
But she blows me off, and you guys show
South
up,
Yorkshire.
get right
Sorry,
in the
Keith,
mud.
I'm from Newcastle, so we're even more north than
My
you.
what?
You know, your limos, your kicks. Isn't that what the kids are calling them these days?
This is like when I argue with Harriet and I tell him he's not really north. So you're
Oh.
from Manchester, mate.
I just saw
Southern.
just saw something else on those shoes as well. I
Oh.
don't think it was
Okay,
former Arsenal
fine.
goalkeeper stains,
Hmm.
but let's have a look at the shoes. See that?
Hmm.
Charlie was
Very
pretty
interesting.
twitchy. I wonder if he dropped some of his stash.
Very interesting indeed. So already he's lied when he didn't need to.
Mm-hmm. Ta-da!
Harrion is Welsh.
I
No,
think he's
Harrion
found the
wishes
missing
he was
piece to this
Welsh.
puzzle. Nice work.
Anything else I need to be aware of?
Oh, that explains that. There's more lead in Newcastle water. I'm not gonna lie. If you ask the kind of people who I talk to these days, they'd say that explains a lot.
All right, let's finish this. So Zen, is it a puzzle or a poozle?
It's a puzzle.
Okay.
We should be able to get that print now.
Book is an obsolete pronunciation,
There you go.
except sometimes in the Northern England. Oh, there we go. Book is an obsolete pronunciation, except sometimes in Northern England. There you go. See?
It's still book. Oh my god, look, hold on. Ah! There's reconstructions.
The victim wore a removable partial denture. It's pretty nice bridge work, actually.
Oh yeah, these like the flashback
Yeah.
scenes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Cinephile. Right, where are we?
When are we getting a North FC Love Me Games 8 South FC meme from Zen? Hey, if any of you guys want to do that, I'm more than happy for you to make like a Zen North FC. The problem is I'm skinny and I don't like football, so my way of speaking is
Let's hope we get
obsolete.
a
Zen, yeah, well, my entire existence is pretty obsolete.
And I've
Big dude.
and I've heard this right. You've never been to a pub either.
No.
Wow.
But whenever people bring this up, it's like, yes, I don't have friends.
You don't have to have friends to go into a pub.
It's a bit awkward to go into a pub on your own. At least to me, it would be. I mean, for me, going to a pub would just mean, oh, I'm going somewhere to drink alcohol for like more than twice the price, and awkwardly sit in the corner doing nothing. Not very social,
Oh, I was...
despite how like talkative I am.
Ah, here we go.
Is Zen even North?
No matches. What the?
Well, you have to compare it to the other people.
Yeah. It's Kathy's.
My entire existence, you've already said you're from Newcastle. I know.
Okay. So she handled it.
That's a big fucking ashtray.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, my family... maybe some of my family go to pubs, but I don't go with them. You probably wear a coat when it's cold. Yes. People... other... Like, I have really bad circulation. Other people who stand around in shorts and tank tops in the cold scare the shit out of me. My girlfriend doesn't like going to pubs either. It's... I don't see the point of going somewhere to drink alcohol for like more than twice the price.
I love it. Hey, Mima, even I've been to a British pub.
No. I just don't see the point. God forbid. We go to the cinema instead of the pub. At least that's a reason.
Traces of identical carpet cleaner on both the floor of the crime scene and on Charlie Steer's shoe. I thought he said cleaning was the main.
So nice to see I've brought the Zen bullying hour to your channel.
I love it, mate. So we'll get Harrion on here and we can bring the Harrion bullying over as well.
Oh Christ.
Let's
Get
go.
Zen introduced to Dank and see Sue's new motherhood instincts adopt him into a proper northern family. I'm fine with this, genuinely.
We are bringing that Zenergy.
Bringing that Zenergy.
Yeah, I don't want to ask her. I don't want to confess. I don't want to get her confess just yet.
What are you talking about?
South
Clean
Yorkshire
up the
has
crime
to be.
scene.
It has to snow before you put on a coat, and yeah, pubs here ain't expensive. No, Vicar. Like, objectively, alcohol is always going to cost more in a pub than it is just from buying it from Tesco.
No way. That's not
Just
how it happened.
logically,
I did
because
help clean
people's
up,
wages
but
need
Cat
paid, and
killed
that's
that
fine.
blonde.
I'm not
Instead of calling the cops, you
judging
helped
people who
cover
go
up
to
a
pubs.
murder?
I'm just saying
Why
it's
should
not
we
for me.
believe that?
Cause
Vicar
Yes,
goes to
there
cinema.
was.
cover, man, okay? It's
Mate,
crazy.
cinema is a
I know.
fiver.
Cat comes to the hotel all the
The
time
one
with
near
all
me.
kinds of
My,
drugs.
the cinemas I go to are cheap as fuck.
Mate,
Arrangement.
Yeah. $5 a
Give her the
ticket,
room off the books.
bloody hell.
She kicks me back
and I buy
some
my own
cash from her
popcorn,
dates.
so I don't fall for those horrific popcorn prices. Hell
You
no.
know, like
No.
I said, we have an arrangement,
The markup
man.
on popcorn's
So that's
ridiculous.
why Dominguez didn't have to register.
Yeah, I guess they've got to get their money from somewhere, and apparently, like the obviously the movie companies take a lot of the money from like
I'll take a lie detector. I'll do
ticket
whatever it
revenue.
takes, you know what I'm saying?
No, what I'm saying.
If you love
I do
Kathy
like
enough to
pool, in
cover up
fairness,
a murder
Kiefer.
for her, why threaten her?
I don't know. I've
Pathetic,
just never
right?
had the opportunity.
I'm
I've
in
never
love with
felt
her,
the
and
need to or
she just
wished
laughs
to.
at me, man.
Zen.
What can I do?
And
Last
Zen,
time she
what the
called,
frick
right,
are you
she said
talking
she
about?
needs
Says
me.
Vicar.
I go in the room.
Okay, if this is a good excuse,
God,
in
all that
fairess,
blood.
I've been working
And
night
Kat's
shifts for the
standing
last
there,
like
right, and
3
she's just
years.
a mess.
Like the entirety of my
Completely
career
helpless.
has been
And I
working
could
night
give her
shifts.
Superman.
Hmm.
So
You wouldn't want that
that's
job,
another
right?
reason why I
I could
don't
save
exactly
her.
have the
I
opportunity to
save
go
her.
to pubs.
Here we go, here we go. So
Oh my
basically,
God.
Charles Steer
And never
basically
saw her, and
simped
I'll make it
for this
kinda look
stop.
like the Mexican
Oh
kid, you know?
my
So she
God.
says, "What would I do without you?"
So she's the killer, and he just like covered up for her.
We
Yeah.
care for each other, okay?
Good then, they
But
can
I
both
always
get it.
knew. I knew she
Not
wouldn't keep her
cans,
word.
Vicar.
In the
I
back
drink
of
from
my mind,
bottles,
I
thank you
knew.
very much.
You know what I'm
Bottles are
saying?
lush.
That's why
I drink
called.
cider.
That's why
I
I
don't
showed up
drink
at her
beer.
place. I knew she'd never keep her word. I was just hoping.
What about the
Copperberg,
ATM
I
card?
don't know what I was thinking.
Very nice.
Yeah, I took it and I tried to use it. Damn. I needed to get high to try to forget the whole thing, you know?
Zen's next night shift, we bring the pub to Zen.
Yes.
I don't know.
No.
This
I
Lynn
worked as a
chick.
night shift
I guess
in
when she came to town,
behind
we
a
see
bar
Cat
for a
for a
while.
while.
So you have been to a
I
pub
have-
then?
Out of nowhere,
Well,
man.
no.
I
I've never
sat with
gone
this chick
drinking
and this
at a pub,
Mexican
but
dude
I've
at the
worked
hotel,
at a
and
pub.
you know,
Well,
it's
no,
like
it's a
a normal
hotel.
routine.
It was a
She
hotel's
says,
bar.
"Hey, Charlie,
But
give him a special."
We're all welcome. We're all welcome. I just cannot understand it.
It never came up. That's the open and shut of it. I never had a friend say to me, "Hey, let's go to the pub," or
Yeah,
anything like that.
really?
Wow.
That's what I told you. He killed her and then he
All my
covered
friends
it
like
up.
live in other cities. We play
Unfortunately,
games
we're
together.
not
That's
gonna
about
be
it.
able to charge him with
Like not even a
murder.
night out for a pub
Why?
meal?
No.
Why are you doing this
What?
to me? You have no proof.
Oh,
I never touched that ashtray.
you.
I'm a very isolated person. I'm sorry.
But you're a Geordie, I would imagine. Like, you know.
Because your fingerprint is on the murder weapon, Kathy.
Living up. I'm sorry. I
killed me.
live
I
up to
just wish
none
we
of the
could have
Geordie
laughed.
stereotypes,
2
except that I'm
years
very
ago,
uneducated.
Lynn and
I mean,
got
it's
together.
slightly
I loved
disappointing.
her
I'm not gonna
so
lie.
much, and I know it wasn't easy for her to
I'm an
keep up with
anomaly. I'm
this,
not the
but
average.
You're
I
like the
never
exception to the
understand
rule.
why she left me for that
Yeah, pretty
idiot.
much.
I mean, she
I've
even
never been
married
to a
the
strip
guy,
club, but I've worked as a
and then ships
bartender
off
at a
to the
strip
Middle East
club.
forever, and she can't take it
Oh
anymore.
God.
So she comes back here.
You'd probably get
I was
paid
just
pretty
hoping
good
we
working
could
as a
be
bartender
together
in a
again.
strip club, actually.
That's all.
I imagine so, yeah. The
It
tips
didn't
must be
work out
good,
that
depending on how.
No.
Well, that's the
but
thing.
Fancy.
It's like,
that's
no,
what she
not the
wanted.
tips at all, because
She
the
wanted
tips would
us
all
to
be
get
going to
back
the women.
together
You
again.
get jack
And
shit as
then
a bartender in a
changed
strip
her
club,
mind again.
unless you know,
Suddenly,
you're a
she didn't
lady.
wanna be
See,
with me.
gently
She
benevolent, I
wanted
would
to
say
go
to
home.
Zen, hey,
She
let's
wanted
go
to
to a
wait till
pub.
her husband
However,
got home. She said
they will
However.
it
shut.
wasn't fair to him.
Yeah.
They will appear
Fair
to be a bit
him.
shut.
What about me?
This is the reason the North is as
Things like
degenerated
we
as it
left
is.
off.
Vicar,
Living
like the
together,
entirety of my
working
like
together.
political time, I've
Is
been
that why
saying
you
we need to
took the
foster
guy
better
Dominguez to the
communities, and
fancy
this is
suite?
why. Because I grew up
Yeah,
as someone
I
who doesn't
convinced her to
like
come
know
out.
anyone.
I even got her the wedding dress.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to travel up to Newcastle.
That dress was real.
Be like, right, Zen, hey,
I wanted
let's go to a
wear
pub.
it when we got married.
uh,
So you two dance for Dominguez, and then he runs out of money.
it was a
right?
great wage, and the
Yeah,
topless
and when I
pool was
tried to kick his
basically
ass out,
free.
he got pissed and tried to take Lynn. I tried to stop him. The guy was short but strong. He threw me across the room. I got up and I hit him with the ashtray. tray.
Donk.
It shattered all over the place, but I knocked him out.
You saved her.
She looked so fragile, so helpless. lying there on the bed.
Oh, so it was a
Told her I would
self-defense
always
job.
protect her. I would always
Allegedly.
take care of her, and,
Well,
and I reached out to her to take her into my arms. She pushed me away. She
it was
pushed me
self-defense,
away.
and then
I don't know why, but
she snapped.
I couldn't take it. I just couldn't.
What
She
the
was so
fuck?
cold. How could she? She broke my heart.
Oh, that
She
wound.
broke my
Jesus
heart.
Christ!
Do you know what that's like?
Hey, let's go to a
In-
party. Oh.
It's like
In
more
fairness,
than
Tritoxic, in real life, people act really fucking dumb. This is
Yeah.
the problem with people. This is
CSI
why I don't
is
hang around with
murder
people,
charge
Tifa.
against Kathy Bird. Charles Steer is going to be charged with accessory after the fact.
But I'm a
Good
good
job on
Christian
this one.
boy now, says
Gotta say,
Kiefer.
this one really belongs to you. Great work. We're lucky to have you on the team.
Yes,
Wait,
you
wait,
are.
Kiefer, are you saying you actually have worked in as a bartender in a strip club? I thought you were like hypothetically.
Oh, okay.
Southern
Thoroughness 98%, cunning, skill 25%. What? How do they measure that?
I don't know.
Skill 25.
Thoroughness, cunning, skill. I think one of them is like how fast you could do the mini games.
Right.
Hold on. Thoroughness, cunning, skill.
Meow 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 meow. Oh, that's enough of that. Oh. Oh, that's enough of that. Oh, right. So that was, I enjoyed that. I thought that was a good first episode.
Yeah, it's a decent sort of like first introductory, fairly basic, fairly small scale.
Hmm. So
What do you think of the new and updated mini games?
Yeah, I think they're quite good. They're a bit more to do now, rather than just sort of click and match. See, the fingerprint analysis is pretty much the same, but the DNA stuff I quite liked. It's a bit more puzzly in that regard.
Yeah.
So
I
that's-
really like the DNA and specifically like the chemical one where it's like the different like lines that you've got to figure out on like the rainbow scale.
Hmm. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, no, this was pretty good, Kiefer. Yeah, no, I'm quite glad we got this, and there's another 4 cases to get through. So happy days there.
See, when I was like an adolescent, I didn't go to pubs. Instead, I sat at home and I watched YouTube videos of playthroughs of games like this.
Hmm.
This is how I became an older lad who sits in the house and watches other people play games. And so nothing's really changed.
Nothing's changed, guys.
Nothing's
I need suggestions. So as you can see at the moment, you've got on the screen, you've got me, Zen, and obviously you've got the character there, who hasn't been superimposed. What sort of ideas could you suggest to put over his head, basically? I was thinking David Seaman.
Honestly, no. You should just get like an image of just a fucking like a disposed condom and just put it over him.
I don't think that'll wash though, you know. Oh.
Well, they're not
Phrasing.
supposed to be washable.
Phrasing.
Teabag. That's not. I don't know. Find like a clip art image of one or something, or
Have a play.
no. See if you can get a character. Oh, I know. I tell you what. I'll
A jar of Nescafe, says Gently Benevolent.
No. I'll send you. I'll DM you what you should replace him with, and and I won't explain the joke on stream, and we'll see if people get the joke.
Right. You're
So,
gonna send it now, yeah?
I'll send you it now. Yeah.
Alright. Just say it's a double DD hate form ed and Eddie. Mima, do you really want to know? Yes.
There you go. I've explained
Yes.
Oh, or a giant bug. That's the bugs
A
are gone.
giant
I've
bug.
just realised.
Yeah,
the
no, there were
bugs
no.
are gone.
Yep, no bugs because Lawrence Fishburne replaced
Yeah.
Bugman. Okay,
Hang on, is
right.
that actually Lawrence Fishburne?
That's actually Lawrence Fishburne, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
he,
I thought.
and I'm pretty
didn't
sure
recognise him.
unlike the last one where they had like dodgy impressionists, it is actually Lawrence Fishburne voice acting in this.
Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't realise he was on this.
Hmm. Yeah. So okay, bug. It's got to be a bug, hasn't it?
Yeah, Grissom left the series and was replaced by Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realise that. I didn't. It's only just now that it's like, oh, the bugs are gone. Never mind then. That's a shame.
Did you not see the front cover? I did send it to you. I did DM you.
You probably did, but.
And you were like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm looking at it now. Yeah. I was just like a deadly intent. I kind of like glanced over it.
Oh, I need to share this. meme. This was sent to me after.
Yes, try to
this was sent to me after last week's stream, and
What, Spencer? Damn it, Spencer's technically more north than I am, by 1 degree. Curses.
let me find
But
it.
can they beat Gug?
Let me find it. Here we go.
Oh my god, Tritoxic, I swear to Christ. Hang on. Using that connection, Tritoxic, John Wick, if you ignore Fortnite, John Wick is also in Payday 2. We could have a CSI crossover with Payday 2 where they try and solve the Payday gang's heists. That would be awesome.
So you should be seeing.
I'm no longer the king of North.
So you should be seeing on screen now.
For fuck's sake, this image.
This was sent to me. This was sent to me by Admiral Belzadil. Soon after last week's stream, and he's sort of modified the text a little bit. So it says, I mainly keep my underwear in a box. I call it my briefcase. I know Hanky Head Whoopsie. That's a throwback to the Police Quest 4 streams. Good kid, dressed like a I don't know what he's dressed like, but he was wearing briefs.
What the fuck? What is this? I'm impressed by like the text he's used. It does actually look like it blends in for
it's
like
really
the
good.
game.
No Beanie Tim is creepy.
Yeah, no.
Is
Tim without a beanie is genuinely like uncanny.
This is Tim Schul.
Tim Schul.
Tim Schul. Didn't quite catch on, hence why he stuck with the beanie in the end. You got to feel sorry for Tim Pole. Can you guys do a video reaction on stream? If you do, I have a recommendation. Potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
Depends
I wouldn't
on
be opposed to such a thing.
Depends on the copyright side of things, but yeah.
I was gonna say Twitch might be better for that because Twitch is quite open to people just sitting and reacting to things.
Yeah. So I've not had a copyright claim on this channel for quite a while now, actually.
That's good.
What was the recommendation then? Tritoxic. Let's have a look.
What was my idea? No, Mima. I've sent my idea to Teabag, and then he's going to enforce it, and it's going to be kind of like a stealth joke, and I'm going to see if you guys can get the joke. So we'll see next time we go live.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely. So what I'll do is I'll do the I'll do the stealth joke on next week's thumbnail, and then the third case onwards, I think we'll go Bugman. Yeah.
Yes, Bugman.
Yes. I tell you what, I might even creep a bug in next week's thumbnail as well. Can't imagine why he's stuck with the beanie. Insert bald SpongeBob meme.
If you don't get that, that's from the first SpongeBob movie.
Right.
Have you not watched that movie? That movie's amazing.
I have seen it, but dude, I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know. Try toxic. I find that you can get away with a lot on Twitch. I've not had anything. I mean, you get your VODs muted, but well, I mean, if you're live, it's fine, and it just mutes that segment of the VOD.
Yeah.
Whereas on YouTube, it'll like take the entire stream down.
Yeah. Although actually saying that, YouTube isn't as bad now. Like you get like you might get you get a copyright claim on like the little section, but like if you are a monetized channel, then you lose ad revenue on the whole video rather than just that little segment. Yeah, because the last copyright notice I got was actually on my now unlisted Lindsay Quine video, but you can still watch in the playlist, by the way. But yeah, it was like a little, like it was like a 30-second clip I took from one of the detectives speaking, and ITV decided to copyright the whole video. So
fucking like, ITV, man.
I know,
Christ.
right? I know. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's a bit late now, isn't it?
It is. So, speaking of copyright claims, a reminder to anyone who's getting here late. Hello,
Yes.
Araman, especially you. So, the copyright claim I was waiting on being released is been released. So, my video on my second channel, which once again I'll put in chat. No, don't inspect that. That's the wrong. It's the wrong item in right click. Oh Christ, my YouTube's gone to shit. Hold on. Put it in the chat. That I'll be premiering that tomorrow at about it should be 10:45, so 10:45, quarter of an hour before my my regular Twitch stream goes live. Oh god, Zen is Fireman Sam. What? I don't even get what the joke there is.
Because he's always on the scene.
I suppose so.
And your engine's bright and clean.
Oh, that's bringing back memories. So yes, be premiering that. I'll set the premiere tomorrow, and it'll be going live tomorrow, 10:45 before my regular Twitch stream. I hope you guys can make it.
Oh, you know what, you guys? You've got a fantastic evening tomorrow. You've got a proper evening tomorrow. Let me just pull up the live stream here, because let me it's muted, right? Because not only have you got Zen's video plus his live stream tomorrow, but from 8 o'clock, don't forget, you have got the double feature horror show from 8 o'clock. And that'll run for about an hour, or that should run for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then, of course, you've got Zen's afterwards. I'll put a link in the chat for proper horror shows video. So set yourselves a reminder, subscribe to our channel, and you can catch the previous episodes in a playlist on my channel. But yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna be talking about Butterfly Kisses 2018 for those who weren't here when I first showed it. And we've also got the director and one of the actors coming in to listen there. So if you have any questions for them,
oh, it's crazy.
Feel free. I know, we couldn't believe it. Literally, just put it out there on Twitter, and yeah, the director was like, "As a director, I will be watching this." And we were all like, "Oh man, this better be a good film. This better be a good film." But yeah, I mean,
Harry said it freaked him the fuck out. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, it didn't do me too much good either, I must say. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased to be reviewing this film, because it shouldn't be awkward having them two sitting there waiting to find out what we think, and then, you know, us relentlessly slating it. That's fortunately it won't happen that much. I don't think it was pretty good.
Yes, my YouTube channel's fairly new because editing scares the crap out of me. But the next video will be coming out tomorrow afternoon. I'll set up the premiere tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled on that. I'd appreciate it.
Definitely. And I'm hoping to have a video out this week at some point. Now, again, I'll reveal it now. But basically, obviously, last week was the Sarah Everard case, which obviously had been dominating the news. So there's a video out on that at the moment if you want to check it out. That's it's just what we know so far, but it's free from, you know, sort of like the political discussions going around, because I felt like that was sort of taking over what's actually, you know, what's actually happening. You know, a lot of people are trying to insert agenda here. Someone wanted to make a case where that wasn't the case, if you know what I mean. But also there was some news that came out last week which kind of got overshadowed with that whole case, and that was I don't know if anyone's aware of Stuart Lubbock. If you're not aware,
I've not heard of that.
no. Okay, so anyone know who Michael Barrymore is?
That sounds familiar. Isn't he a musician?
Yeah, kind of. He did a TV show called My Kind of Music, but he was a light entertainer back in the 90s. Massive prime time sort of, you know, presenter. World was his oyster. Until 2001, Stuart Lubbock was found dead in his pool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. This is the classic. Yes, I remember
Yep.
this because people used to make jokes about him on Mock the Week.
Yep. But last week, new information came to light, and an arrest was made of a man in his 50s. So I don't really know much about that at the moment, but I'm going to be going over that particular case as well as the history of Michael Barrymore himself. So check that out. Zen, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So yeah, so check that out. I've started the research on it. So yeah, I'm hoping to have that out by Sunday at the latest. But if I can get it out any earlier, then I will.
There's a theory Michael Jackson is still alive.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
leaks were removed from YouTube. I didn't hear about this. That's interesting.
I have a theory that Michael Jackson's going to appear on The Masked Singer. I wouldn't be surprised.
Deary me.
But yeah. True, but there was a phone call leaked and YouTube removed it. Okay. Is it anywhere else, like BitChute or Daily Motion? Those
This
sorts
is
of
why
places?
BitChute needs to exist.
Come on, guys, stop leaking my phone calls. You're just being ignorant.
Just ignorant.
It's just ignorant. Anyway, so yeah, as Kiefer I think pointed out quite rightly earlier, it is 1 o'clock. So I'm going to
It is quite late.
So I'm going to be heading off now. Thank you so much to everyone who happy Razor Fist noises. So yeah, thank you. So thank you everyone for sticking around, and thank you Zen for being my partner in crime this evening.
Partner in crime solving.
Partner in crime solving. Well, you never know, we might be a dodgy cop.
It's always possible.
Exactly. So yeah, no, thank you very much. Really appreciate it, guys. And I will definitely be back next Monday. Thank you very much, Tristoxic. And also, I saw you subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But yeah, until next